Hello. Hello. Oh gosh. We're going to just see how this works again. Hi.
It's a test, but it's a Wednesday test.
It's a Wednesday. It's a real-time test.
It's a real time.
Say hi, y'all.
No fooling around this time. All right.
Oh my gosh, I don't have a little thing to like hide. Remember I showed you that little hide distracting items? Oh yeah, I can click hide distracting items will not permanently. Okay.
All right, I see us live there. I'm gonna go peek because if it's right, it's right.
I think it's right.
What do you think right as rain means? Just so I wear on like these weird like
right as rain?
Yeah, right as rain.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I've heard that before, but I don't know why or when or where.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, these cameras leaning on each other. I don't like it.
Okay, we're in the business page.
Sorry guys, excuse my adjusting. I will figure this out so that I don't
see us in the group right
now.
No.
Uno momento, por favor.
I don't know if you. I see 2 Facebooks up here, but when I go to our group, I do not see it. I'll feel some dead space. While, hi, tell me where you're watching from. Hello. Welcome to our Wednesday night live sizing and styling guide. We can see that we're in 3 places. We're hoping to be in 4. Rachel is
Did
just.
Did you see us on YouTube or did you not look?
I didn't get to YouTube yet. Rachel is just double checking. If you are new here, you don't know that we have been testing out some new technology. And so we're trying to go live in multiple places on one device through one specific channel. It's really techy. I don't really get it. No idea how it works. And it's showing that we should be live in more places than we can currently see. So if you'll just forgive me right now.
I think I got them. I think there's a few that we have to like click go live. Like Instagram, we have to click go live. Could you have seen? Did you see that?
I didn't get anywhere past the group. That
okay.
We've been sisters our entire lives. We have our own secret language. It's just this thing. It's this thing that we do. I don't currently see it on Instagram either.
It should be there.
Okay.
There's just a delay, I think.
This might be an every week thing for a couple of weeks until we figure it out. We're gonna figure it out.
Well, next week Christine's gonna be here. She'll figure it out by herself.
She will not figure it out. You're all gonna have to go old school and watch on what platform. That's it. Kathy, I know, isn't this oldie a good one? I think I ran through 3, 4 outfits possibly this morning that like started with really wanted to wear a top and it was going to pair great with these jeans. And then I didn't like it. And so I had this pair of jeans on that was going to pair great with this top. And I didn't like it. And I thought, you know what? That top's going to look great with leggings. And I thought, you know what looks great with leggings? This top. It was a constant battle of pieces back and forth. You guys, I'm going to be here alone next week. I don't know how we're doing this. I don't know how we're doing this. Ooh, I see the red live bubble, which means something worked.
We're all over now.
I think. Who is J11J Rude? She's trying her best. Hi, if you're new here, we're sisters and we've been doing this together for years. I know she's trying her best. But thank you for
I thought it was about you. You were trying your best.
Maybe me. I don't know who it's about, but thank you.
We're both always trying our best.
We both are. So thanks for commenting that.
Sorry, I just gotta fix this light. It's the goofiest little light over here. Okay.
People are wild. That's all I have to say. People are wild. The comments that we see, the things that people think are okay to say to other humans is wild.
It is wild. It is wild. But hey, y'all.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. Say hi when you hop on here. Welcome to our happy place. Our Wednesday night happy place, where we are going to show you some fun goodies for Easter. Man, I feel like my face looks rough today. I don't know why.
Mine looked Shunny. I can't believe somebody didn't have a comment about that.
Yeah, I'm just like
Let me get over
I'm
it.
tired. I have been up since 3 in the morning, so that might be why things like that happen. But y'all say hi as you hop on. I can't really see your comments everywhere, but Christine can. Say hi as you guys get on here. Let us know that you are here and watching and hanging with us on this Wednesday. If y'all are new, welcome. We love to have you. This is a live sizing and styling guide, so we are going to go over the fits, fabrics, and all the details of these goodies that we are showing you today. And they will be available for purchase in all the places. All the places. On the website, on the app, on TikTok, on Facebook, all the shops. You can snatch these up. So wherever you are from, make sure to check them out. If it seems like something is missing from the shop that you're looking at, let us know. I know that there might be a few that are a little bit funky, like on TikTok, just because they were arriving late. I had to take some late pictures today.
Oh, yeah.
So they will be there. It just might be about a 20-minute lag after the live is done when I can get them actually added to this lineup kind of a thing. But if you have questions on that, let us know. But say hi, y'all. Let us know you're here and watching. We have some cute Easter goods today. Yeah, like Christine said, I'm out. I'm peacing out tomorrow morning.
At like 5 a.m.
Yeah, like 5 a.m. I'm out. We are going on a spring break vacay with the kids and fly out tomorrow early from Detroit. So that's 2 hours from us. And, you know, there's that whole you got to be early kind of thing. So it's already been a long day. It's going to be a long night/morning.
It's kind of rude how early the airports make you be.
It is. Like, why?
2
Why
hours?
they do that? But we like arriving to our location early. That is one thing that we always are looking like, what's the earliest we can get there? Oh, will the bar be open at noon? That's so great. That's when we want to be there. So this is the timeline we are on. But all right, y'all, say hey. Let us know you're here. Again, as a reminder, I'm Rachel. I am a street size 8. I tend to wear a small in our tops and a medium in our bottoms, or a 728 in Judy Blues, which is the denim line that we carry and love. If you have questions about sizing, do not hesitate to shoot us a message or a text. We are here to help you. Our goal is always to get you in the right fit the very first time, but we know that sometimes that's difficult with your bodies not being here, and if you haven't tried some of our items. So we do our best, but we do have a great return system as well in place that if you do need to size exchange, we are able to work with you. So give it a shot, you know, and don't hesitate though to ask us questions. Like man, this one just wants to droop.
It's like a droopy eye.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. Ooh. Look at it. It just really does not want to be happy up here where it should be. It's making this one be unhappy too. Sorry guys, just a second. But I don't think I can do a whole live with that in this awkward space. Just a second. It's gonna make it so that I have to adjust all of them, I think.
I say okay, like you're only talking to me. Okay.
Is that better? That's better. That is better. Okay. I think that's where it needs to be. We just need to hope that it stays there. So, all right, y'all. So if you have questions though on sizing, don't hesitate to ask us. This is what we do. This is our job and we love it, and we want you to be in the best fitting items possible. So let us know if you have questions. But what am I waiting on? Anything I'm missing?
No, I think you just need to tell me which device works best for seeing comments first, and that's where I'll share.
The app.
Yeah, got it. Okay,
The app.
so the app is already there, Boho
Yes.
Bunny Graphic Tee. And right before you move on, Becca, her tee will be in the shop shortly. This one we didn't have prepped prior to the live, so it's getting added as we go. So it's not quite there yet, but it will be. So
Yeah,
that's
so
just a TikTok
even give
one.
me just a couple minutes after I show this, and maybe Christine can do a little flip flop with me, and I can get it put in the shop. So just a few minutes, and we'll get it added. This arrived late
It was
today.
a late arrival.
So I had just gotten pics taken right before the live, and we were getting those uploaded. So it will be there. Just give us a few.
Cooper,
you can be my BFF.
I just want this framed somewhere. For all of you not on the app, sweet Stephanie is son. I love Miss Rachel. Look at her bunny shirt. Quote, Cooper White, 4 years old.
Look at her.
What a doll, bring Cooper to us.
Yeah. Cooper, I think, is Cooper your naughty one, Stephanie? We like naughty kids. They've got a little special place in my heart. But yes, we love him.
We love the naughties.
All right, y'all. So these goodies will be available for purchase on whatever platform you're on. If you don't see something like we said, shoot us a message, just ask about it. We'll make sure that they get posted. Some of these were going to be a little bit delayed just because they were later arrivals and we had to pop some pictures up a little bit late, and that makes it a little delayed for us to get them into that shop category on each page. So we'll get them there. Just give us a few, but if we miss something, let us know. So, okay.
Yeah, Boho Bunny. That's what
Boho Bunny. That's what I'm in. This is the Boho Bunny graphic tee, available in sizes small through 3X. And this little bunny is just the most adorable bunny. We love this very neutral look from head to toe. We just both really enjoyed this. Really just keeping it neutral tones, but you definitely could doll this up with adding some color cardigan, color pants, that kind of thing. But we just love the neutral vibe. So I'm in the Isabella wedge here, which runs true to size. This one is the cream. We have it available in multiple colors, and they are fantastic and extremely comfortable. Have it paired here with the Judy Blue wide leg crops in bone. These are as well another fan favorite, run very true to size, stretchy denim all over in this great neutral color. It's called bone, but I do feel like it's a little bit more on that like khaki side than a cream. As you can see how it contrasts for my shirt, that is definitely a cream tone. And then the cutest little boho bunny. How adorable is this? Very lifelike looking, I feel like, right? Don't you think? Like there's something lifelike.
Yeah, with the hair and the brush strokes.
It's just absolutely adorable with this cute bow. I really read this as kind of a mustardy yellow, and so I threw on this little mustard yellow earring to coordinate with the bow and kind of pull those same colors. You could definitely do still Easter earring if you wanted to, but I just loved this very neutral vibe that this whole combo kind of made. So these are, I think, cubies. Is that what these are called? It's okay.
You know, I gotta be honest, I don't remember. I know that I typed in the word mustard earring, and that is how I found them. Because usually while the shape works, it did not work for me today.
Yes.
So I used the
because sometimes cube doesn't, but if they're in as cubies, it can be goofy. So let me tell you about the fits here of things. So I am in the medium graphic tee. This is my preferred graphic tee size. We've kind of talked about this as of late. You're going to see me showing some smalls in graphic tees. I will show them. It's often what I will model, but medium is really my more comfortable size in a graphic tee because I enjoy this relaxed fit. Got a little tummy here that I am trying to work off, and I just don't like things real snug. So I'm enjoying the slightly relaxed fit. And even you guys, I mean, months ago, a year ago, I would get myself a large in a graphic sweatshirt just because I like a little bit more oversized. So to give you an idea and reference for my personal preference, that's my preference because I don't like things real fitted. So I'm a street size 8, and I do prefer a medium in graphic tees, even though a chart will say that as a street size 8, I can wear a small. And you'll see me showing some smalls tonight where I'm going to be like, I wish I was in a medium. So just a heads up there. So that, and then in these bone crops, you guys, from Judy Blue, these are very stretchy, very, very stretchy. I'm in my normal 728 in these. Very comfortable. This is for sure the size that I would stay in. They have nice stretch to them. I really, really like the fit. And so stay in your normal JB size for these. What's great about them is they do have a raw edge along the bottom. So if you need them a little shorter to keep them cropped for your height, for reference, I'm 5'7". You can always cut them off a little bit more yourself to get them a little shorter for the length that you would like them. Again, dependent upon your height. And then the Isabella wedge, true to size. So I'm an 8.5 for 9. I'm in the 8.5 in these. Love them. Love the fit of them. They're so comfy. They have that cushy memory foam insole on them, and they are so stinking good. So comfortable. Ones that you can stand in for hours. We were talking about that, like, I had 3 kids. I got away from wearing my heels. It just wasn't something I did for a lot of years. And throwing these wedges on, I can wear them at our sidewalk sales all weekend long outside without my feet aching or hurting. With that wedge that kind of goes into the platform, it makes it so it's not such a crazy steep wedge, and that they're so comfortable. I'm going to show you a different color, but in the same sandal. So this is that Isabella, and you guys are going to see this style, this wedge a lot tonight. So we're not going to keep covering the fit of them. They're all the same. They fit true to size. They have a cork sole, and then they have that extremely cushy insole that we say is that it's like memory foam. It remembers your foot. It's like that. It's dense, but it's cushy. It's just fantastic. And what's nice is that dense that it has, it makes it so that it doesn't just flatten out under your foot, and after one wear, it's like that memory foam is gone. It sticks with you. It's so fantastic. So these are great. And again, with that wedge to the platform, you only have about 1.5 inches of incline. So it isn't a crazy incline that makes it seem like you are standing on a 4-inch heel. So these are fantastic. Again, this is the Isabella in tooled turquoise.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
And then like we have the cream, our top seller, you guys, being the tan, because this is such a great basic that goes with everything. So you're going to see a lot of these tonight. Again, we're not going to cover the fit on everyone because they literally fit the same, feel the same. Height is the same, all that stuff. So as you see them, we'll tell you the name of them, but the fit is going to be the same every time around. And this cream is such a good one too. I love the kind of vintage look that you get in that. They're of course like a faux suede or faux vegan leather. Faux vegan leather. That gives you kind of that dimension to the coloring in it, but they are great. So this combo makes me very happy. I love these neutral tones. Love these neutral tones.
Adore.
So all true to size.
I do need you back here.
Okay.
I know you were talking about loading this tea to TikTok, but I want you to look at something else, and maybe I'll show some keys.
Okay.
Back there. So you guys, I'm just going to show Rachel something. Again, still learning some tech. So see the amount of viewers and the platforms that it shows. This, as far as I can tell, is one stream. This is another, and their comments.
I don't know what you're on.
Oh, I'm sorry. So I opened up my Facebook. So here is the group.
Oh, because I clicked live. I think maybe we weren't patient.
So there are comments here that are not streaming into here, and I tried reloading. So when I do this, when I swipe come out, then I'm in the business page, but they're not syncing here. So I'm not sure.
You're not sure where you're getting comments from?
Yeah, so like as far as I can tell, I'm only getting business page comments here. I'm not getting any of these group ones. Like I can't see any of those 4. And I've tried refreshing. Oh, well, there's Sue's that just went through. Maybe they were because they were from earlier. All right, maybe I just needed to be patient. Nope, it's on there. So that's the business page. And that's the group that's not syncing. So if you want to peek at that, maybe I'll show some Easter earrings. Sorry, guys. Thanks for being patient with us while we learn this. This new system is supposed to sync all of our platforms into one place so that we only need like one camera. And if you've been around, you have heard us talk about that. This is our third go around. Third time's a try. Third time's a charm, right? We're going to figure this out. So while Rachel is going to peek around with some of the tech on the back because she is way more tech savvy than I am, there's a chance that it's working right and I just don't even know. And I just don't even know. I thought I would come and show you some of my very, very favorite Easter earrings that we have. So let's say you're not a dangly girl. I love a good dangle, but maybe that's not you. There are these little adorable, I'll make sure that I flash them in front of each camera. They're a little bunny paw. Is that not the cutest? even if you want them for a little girl, if she wants an Easter earring, but maybe you don't want a big dangle or she can only handle a little one, this is probably, I would say, without having exact measurements in front of me, maybe a centimeter. Available in multiple spring pastels. So there's this sky blue, there's this light little violet. Those are just the cutest little bunny paws. We also have, and now I don't have the entire Easter selection in front of me, so fear not. All of these may come in different varieties, different colors. These are, let me get close so that you can see them. I'm coming over to you. Don't worry. I'm coming to both. Little bunny studs. Aren't those the cutest in pastel yellow? Now these again come in other pastel colors. They're going to come in that pastel blue. They're going to come in the light pink. But we also have some that are just the cutest little, this one just keeps wanting to, I got to tighten this on this back so that you can see what it is. It is a little confetti bunny. Now these are like the cutest little girl Easter earrings. Like what little girl wouldn't be excited for these sparkly confetti earrings? And all of these again are under a centimeter. They're little. So even if you don't do dangles, cute earring, but adorable for a little girl. How fun. If you don't want like a candy filled Easter basket for your littles, these earrings would just be fantastic. And if you've never had earrings from us before, they are made by our friends down in Texas. It is an all women's brand down in Texas. They buy their supplies from an all women's company. I want to say out of Utah, but it's all women supporting women, doing business together. They are hypoallergenic. On each earring description, it tells you what the studs are made out of. So if you have any concerns about what you're putting in, or if you have any type of allergy, you can read those descriptions and you'll know if they're stainless steel, if they're nickel and lead free. All of those details are there. So if you need specialty earrings, fear not. So just like the little confetti ones, we have these sparkly pink. She's making noises back there, and I don't know if they're good noises or if they're bad noises. I'm not really sure, but it might sound like she's landing a plane or figuring things out. One or the other is happening. So just like the confetti, it's a sparkly pink, right? So there's these pastel options, there's confetti options, and then the simplest of little Easter eggs. So cute. If you, again, these are all little studs. So if you don't like a dangle, or if you want them for a little girl, or maybe you're not sure on somebody's style, maybe somebody loves the dangle, but you don't know. Great gift for them because you don't have to worry about what they like or not. I love a dangle, but I'll wear a stud too. And then we have the sparkly pink Easter bunny. So there's the bunny, and then there's like a Peeps, right? This is like the Peeps shape, this little bunny. All right. You still working away? Should I grab some dangles and keep going?
Yeah, maybe a few more
Okay.
while I do this
All
real
right.
quick. But I do think it doesn't work that way with the group.
Okay.
It doesn't. It
Okay.
doesn't. From what I just read.
Okay.
I also think maybe Instagram. Have you seen ever an Instagram comment in there? I'm thinking it has a different type of connection.
I don't know. We have more learning to do. Okay. So now here is a dangle, and these are different. So let me show them to you side by side so you can see the differences. These are acrylic. Let me get close to both camera. These are an acrylic dangle, and I'm just going to pop one in so that you can see the length of these. Clear acrylic, and one is a pink and purple background with some light blues in there, like everything that would be a little speckly Easter egg. And then the other, this one is more, I'm sure that they just called it purple or confetti, but like I see galactic colors, right? Like that purple, pink, electric blue, really cute. I apologize if you guys are commenting somewhere and I don't know.
Oh,
We're gonna figure it out. It's okay. We're gonna figure it out. You're not commenting. That's fine too.
No, I mean, I'm not.
No. She on other things. She's working on other things. And now there is one, let me hold this up, just slightly smaller. So 2 inches on this one, 1.5 inches on this one. If you want something a little bit smaller, there is this bright Easter bunny confetti dangle, and then a pink and yellow Easter bunny dangle. I'm sorry, you guys. I am so close to these cameras that I have to like swivel it back and forth. So confetti and then pink and yellow. So these are just some of them right there. Crosses on the website. There are all kinds of different earrings, different Easter earrings that are available on the website that you can check out to pair with any outfit. And maybe you're not into Easter bunnies. We have crosses, and then we have simple pastels that are going to pair with any outfit that we show you tonight for those Easter looks. She's still nodding her head.
I'm confused with like when I'm on the computer in your profile. I don't see the live in our group.
Oh, but you can see it on my phone.
I can see it from my profile.
Well, mine doesn't seem to be working right because remember at dinner I was commenting on things and I couldn't see my own comments, and then Ian had to text me and like, why do you keep commenting the same thing? So I'm almost wondering if there isn't something funky with mine maybe that's not showing.
It's just weird because like I can see that.
I don't know.
Like I go to my profile, I see that we're live in the group, one live in the group. So there are multiple.
One live in the group. One live.
There's one live in the group.
I don't know. We're going to get this figured out one way or another. That girl joined. All right. Hey, over there on TikTok. Hey, that girl. Okay.
I'm coming.
She's going to change and she's going to come back. I'm sorry. I have run out of things to
I just can't remember what the name
talk about. I would ask you some questions, but I can't see any of your comments. So I'm just a wee bit of a standstill, and I apologize for that. Normally we are much more fun and lively and entertaining, and we will get there.
Are we?
We are. We're just in the middle of, I feel like technology. Technology is so great, but also such a downfall, right? It just can really stop you dead in your tracks.
What's the name of this bunny I have on?
The Boho bunny graphic tee. Boho.
I'm gonna get this popped onto TikTok.
Boho. You guys, I am while I'm out here, I was telling Casey earlier that I got these new curlers that you sleep with. They're like the little rubber things that you wrap up, but then they fold inside of themselves. I don't know if this even makes sense. And I untwisted them this morning. And I have like, if you see, oh yeah, here's one. Can I grab it? I've got like this curly Q somewhere in here. Really good curl. And then I've got like this frizzy curl. And then I've got this long thing that like didn't curl.
Do you put them on wet or dry?
Wet. It specifically said not soaking wet, but not dry. Make sure your hair is damp. In what I can only assume is very broken, not English. The sentences were not very complete, and so I could only guess. And I told Casey that I probably should have like set them with heat this morning.
Oh.
Like some type of blow dry, because these curls are all wonky. But you know, like I trusted the process till there was no more time.
Are they called spoolies?
Yes. Actually, they are. Thank you. They are called spoolies because I had a really hard time finding them, because spoolies are also what you call that you put mascara on with.
Yes, they are.
And so when I Googled spoolie, it was like all of these. Did you know that you can buy like 100 mascara wands for like $4? Unless I'm a makeup artist, I have no idea what I could possibly need 100 spoolies for. But yes, Sue, that is it. I had to
people use them for one time.
I can't see your comments. Do you use them for one time? Does anybody out there use their mascara spoolie for
like,
one time?
Even like with my Lashify, like they sell them at not a very good price, but you can buy them way more, on.
Interesting. So yeah, what I put in my hair were called spoolies, and it was very inconsistent. I took it like the first two and I was like, whoa, these work. Because I've tried all the different heatless curls. Anything to save me time in the morning, like the foam roller that you wrap it all the way around and you wrap it around your head and you sleep in, or the big donut here and a donut here and a donut here and a donut here. Like I've done that. They're also very uncomfortable to sleep in. When you have those like big four donuts, you can't sleep on the back of your head, but you can't sleep on any side. So I ended up sleeping sitting up and it was terrible. So yes, I tried the spoolies last night, and you can see like there's just all kinds of different texture and curl pattern.
And Kristen already has naturally curly hair.
So I should have taken. You should have taken to it. Somewhere up here, I feel like is my natural. I don't know. Whatever the best curl is, I'm going to call that my own. This one right here. I love this curl. That one's definitely my own. So yeah, they are for sure the spoolies. That is what they're called. I told Casey today I would give them one more try before I give up on them, because I feel like I followed all of the directions and I was just really dejected that like every other curl seemed to work out. How? When I wrap them the same way and I let them down the same way, why does only every other one work? Have you guys tried something like that? Tell me like the greatest thing the internet told you, because I'm going to get to these comments when I get back there. What is the thing that the internet told you on? The video that you saw that worked on everybody else until you got it home. Because I feel like every single curl method, I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's to the best way to pull out your natural curl, right? I have watched like 27 different curl regimens where I wrap my hair in a t-shirt and let it dry that way. Or I gel curl cream mousse it. Mousse curl cream gel. Curl cream mousse gel. Tell me the order. I have tried it and it works on everybody in a video until I actually do it to my hair, and then I wake up and I'm like, it kind of worked. It really didn't work. So if you have a tried and true, heard about it, tried it, worked, tell me, especially if it comes to curling your hair. Because I have not found the magical thing other than a Lange curling wand. I think I have 4. Rachel has gifted me quite a few for my birthdays. I bought a different one. Lange curling wands. That's it, hands down. And I'll tell you what, whether I have to spend 15 minutes before bed putting spoolies in that don't work or 15 minutes in the morning curling, I'm about at the 15 minutes in the morning. Because Lange always works. Always. Oh, love technology, hate technology. Yes.
Blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
I mean, for real.
Yeah.
So, okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry about the delay. I think, though, I have those teas on TikTok. If that is.
So I'm on group Facebook page. We're still separate, right? Is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Just finding my spot back here.
You're okay.
Oops.
I got nowhere else to be. What?
Oh, no, I just couldn't get that app page to pull back up.
I don't know where else to
more
be,
work.
but I'm yawning.
You're not do that. Ain't no time for
Taking
that,
a
yo.
5-hour. Oh,
I can have a ready
hello.
one once I get this.
Oh, happy birthday, Patricia.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Oh, I see my comment now. This is the No More Words Knit top. This is available in sizes small through 3X, you guys. This is so pretty. This peachy color. It is just such a fantastic short sleeve sweater. When I think of spring, I am like, these are the kinds of little outfits that I think of. And thinking about Easter coming up, like how perfect is this? Maybe you're not into dresses. You're not an Easter dress person. Maybe that doesn't fit your family, your church, your day's activities. A little sweater with a cute pair of cropped, I mean, this technically is denim, but in this fantastic bone color. Like maybe this is more up the alley of what fits or suits you, and that's okay. I love this. This would be something that I would totally wear on Easter Sunday, which is kind of what our theme for today is. We're talking about Easter outfits, that this would be something I would pick out. It does have some, I guess, these little bit of like heavier detailed areas throughout the knit. I don't want to call them holes, but if you know what I mean, where you can see through them more, there's probably a technical word for that. I'm wearing a nude bra underneath. I don't feel like I need to wear a tank or a layer to cover anything because they aren't that large, of little holes throughout or in that knit that it makes it seem like it's in awkward places or anything. So I would just suggest in this, stay true to size. If you feel really necessary to layer over something, I would layer it over a nude tank, so that way it doesn't show white, which then makes that tank that you're wearing really stand out underneath. And I'm shown in my true size small. So again, I'm a street size 8 shown in the small. I do have some roominess because of kind of that natural stretch that we get with this knit. You can always size up if you just prefer a little bit of a roomier fit, but true to size is a great option in this little short sleeve sweater. And again, color is perfect for this time of year. Really cute for Easter, even just for work. This doesn't have to be a one and done wear piece. You can get a lot of wear out of this. Cute options. Love the neckline on it as well. Kind of that larger scoop, but it still is very modest and a cute piece. So have on those Judy Blue bone crops, and then the Isabella in tan is what I have on. What about what earrings? What did I throw on here? Oh, these lil. She's closed her eyes to think.
Coral, lil. What are they? Why can't I? If you look up coral earring, they pop right up. I know the colors that pull them up, but listen, once I find them, I tag them, and that is really all I need to know. I don't think about retaining it for a couple of hours.
They're cute to keep that color combo going, but again, you could always pair an Easter earring if that's what your intention is with this outfit, is to wear it for Easter. That would be cute.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I will.
You will what?
I will retain the name.
Oh my
Longer.
gosh. Yes. You better.
Longer.
Figure out how to remember that longer. And we've been live for 2 hours. We're on the second outfit.
It feels like the last few weeks we've just struggled with some technology, which is what prompted us
I'm
to
going to
find
these two
some new tech.
rather than putting on.
Cool.
Yeah. No, I do think that we are honing in on like what we need here.
We're figuring it out.
It's just, it takes a little bit of configuration, and
we thought we had it worked out. It worked on Monday, didn't it? Or do I not remember?
No, it
what
did.
We did?
It did. It worked today.
But the comments just aren't linked.
I just don't know that we noticed if those group comments were streaming or not.
And it just isn't going to be a thing? Is
right.
that it? Okay.
It looks like that just.
Okay.
That just isn't.
So less phones, not necessarily less computer.
Correct.
Okay. That's okay. I can work with.
Correct. Yeah.
We aren't mad about more time with you. That's really sweet. I'm not mad about more time with you. I'm sorry. Now I can't share on the live.
Well, you can't comment.
On the app. Oh wait, maybe it'll let me. Ain't nothing free but Jesus.
All right, y'all. So we have a few little
right
t-shirts here. I'm going to show you real quick rather than putting them all on because they all fit the same. I'm showing in the small here. As you can see, this is what I'm talking about. I prefer a medium. I can do a small, but it's just a little snugger than my preference. So this is one of my favorites. It's not necessarily Easter specific, but I think it's a good one to wear during this season. And a good reminder, this would be a good like Friday lunch shirt, right?
I need it like all day right now. Tech is making me remember that my salvation is not guaranteed.
Ain't nothing free but Jesus, y'all. And this is a good one, I think, for kids because things cost so much these days that it's a good reminder for them that nothing is free but the love of Jesus. So I just love this tee. It's on a heather green. No, is that heather?
No, it's green.
Just green.
Kelly green.
Kelly green. And then I love this kind of pink print that it says it in. It's just a really cute contrast. We love pink and green together. I say that all the time, and I just love it together. So ain't nothing free but Jesus with the cute little cross. Fun for Easter, fun for any time. To be honest, runs true to size, unisex fit. And we just love it. So then there is also this one. It says, "He is not here, for he is risen." I love this one. It's a V-neck. It styles really cute with these crops. Honestly, I loved this combo. Again, keeping it kind of neutral and just easy, makes it so that you can, if you want to layer a colored cardigan, you can just like pick your poison kind of a thing with this. But I love just the simple message: "He is not here, for he is risen," on this one. So again, run same fit as what I'm in, small, a little bit more fitted. Again, I'm a street size 8. So stay true to size up if you like a little bit of a roomier fit.
You missed some good comments that you can't see up there. Stephanie just said, "Kelly, Heather, same chick."
I can see that because it's on the page. And then this cute cross tee, this floral purple cross. So I love this one. This is from the artist Kellyanne, is her name, and she does. You guys are gonna probably, if you follow us or kind of some boutiques, you'll just kind of notice that this is a noticeable type of art style. This Kellyanne does a lot of different prints, different, what should I say, even holidays and kinds of things, but all with this very recognizable kind of style. So this is one of hers with this floral cross. I love it on the light purple tee, and then you have these different shades of purples, blues, turquoises throughout with that little pop of yellow. So this, again, really cute one, fun one for Easter, and just leading up to it. I think that it's a nice one. And you guys, you can wear these all year round. You are not limited to Easter. It's not like wearing one that has Easter eggs or even the Easter bunny, where that's like more specific. Crosses are in all season. They're in every season all year round. So cute options here with these graphic tees to be able to kind of style them as you please.
I mean, we've seen for a couple of years, and I really love the trend, is wearing a skirt, whether it's a flouncy floral skirt, or it's a pencil skirt, or it's a denim skirt with a graphic tee to church. I mean, a few years ago, we had the cutest little Easter bunny wearing glasses, blowing a bubble, and like, it was like 3 years in a row that with a skirt, I wore that to Easter church service. I just loved it. So the thought of wearing a graphic tee with, and I know a lot of churches, listen, if you guys have gone to church for any amount of time, you know they're way more relaxed. When we were little, Rachel and I had the pleasure of wearing matching Easter dresses every year for about 15 years.
Not that many.
Not that many. Maybe I don't even think we got to 10. No. There's this great story. Our mom was a seamstress while Rachel finishes getting into this dress, and if you need help, let me know. Our mom was a seamstress, and at Easter, Rachel was about 18 months. I had just turned 3, and our mom had made the 3 of us matching dresses. Different styles, but all out of the same material, because she was a seamstress and she could do that, and they were all custom fit.
Well, and like, what mom doesn't want matching daughter dresses?
Yeah, like even now, everybody wants those, and our mom had the ability to make them. And the story goes, now neither one of us we're old enough to remember it. We've only heard it so many times, that there was a big fuss before church because Rachel was ripping at the bow on her dress, yelling, "Not want."
No bow.
No bow, not want. Like this whole, so our mom had to try to coax her out, but you know.
Needless to say, she had to remove the bow.
You want me to do that button?
If she wanted me to go to church, she had to remove
the bow. She had to remove the bow, and we weren't at home. We were like at our grandma's house or something. And our mom was so excited for all of our matching dresses. And they still matched. It was just less APO.
No bow.
No
I just
bow.
Said that on repeat. No bow.
Until the bow came off the dress. And then we went to Easter
And here we are.
She doesn't wear a lot of bows now,
Nope.
but it's the year of the bow, if anybody doesn't know.
We are 35 plus years later, and I'm
still no bow.
Oh, thank you for the $5.
You're welcome.
All right, y'all. This pretty little piece. I know yesterday we just covered what Rachel's favorite was, but I know that we've also covered over the years that I have a lot of favorites. Lots and lots of favorites, so I apologize for all my favorites. But this one is a beauty. Now, if you do go to a traditional church and you like to have your Easter Sunday dress, you can't get any more Easter Sunday than this. It is so fantastic. You guys, I have this dress. I've worn it to resorts when we go on vacation. It's a really great cruise dress for those fancy dinners. It is pretty for a summer wedding. Anything, honestly, that you can think of between the months, you know, of May and the end of August when you have an event. I say May, even Easter though, which is in April, that you have a formal event and you are thinking about like, well, what can I wear? This is absolutely gorgeous. I love this one. So halter style here, but I love the cut of it. And I love the fit of it. I think that, to be totally honest with y'all, I have my regular bra on right now with my straps tucked in. You wouldn't even be able to tell because of how nicely everything lays. So if you do have a proper strapless bra on, it's going to be an even better fit. Maybe here in the back you'll be able to see my bra. I know the hang tags
like
hanging
that,
around
like
there.
a quarter of an inch. It's also nude when you pull the dress down a little bit more.
Yeah.
Not a ton now.
No. So you know, this is just going to be something that obviously the bra that you have on will be proper. This is me throwing this on over my regular bra and tucking the straps in. Just a stunning dress. I love this fade. So it's purple on top, but I think it depends what you're watching on because the color does look a little bit different in each place. Purple on top. This is fully lined. I know you can kind of see my necklace through. Again, depending on what platform you're on, the light shines differently and the resolution's a little bit different. So light purple to pink. You have this waistband here, which is stretchy, so it's very comfortable fit. Sits really on your natural waistline, right in that area, and then keeps continuing to fade from kind of this yellowy to a peachy color, and the blue and pink. Now it is fully lined, the entire top and back, fully lined, and then all the way down to right here where you guys, I'm sure, can see that knee length area. It is fully lined. So you don't have to worry about what color undergarments you're in because you have that full lining. Don't wear black. Just don't. But what's nice about it is that you have that lining and it is non-sheer everywhere else, but the outer is that sheer and it's going to give you that sheer effect. But this is such a good one. It's absolutely beautiful. Now I am shown here in the small. This runs very true to size. I'll tell you guys, when I was 15 pounds lighter, I was in the small as well, maybe even 20 pounds lighter, was in the small. This is the size that I would stay in. What's great about that is for me putting it on then, I kind of was worried when I went to put it on now, knowing I've gained a little weight, like, am I going to need to size up? But honestly, like, the fit is still really nice. It's a really good fit that kind of flexes with your weight a little bit. That doesn't mean size down, but that just is a nice indicator for us is that this can be a piece of clothing that you have for a long time. It's not one that you gain 5 pounds and now you can't wear anymore. And it's such a tight fit, like, window that we have to be so careful with sizing when we're purchasing, and with online that's kind of tough. With this stretchy waistband here and with a little bit of extra roominess here throughout the hip area, it really does make it kind of size flexible in that regard. So I'm typically a small in our items. That's the size that I would stick with. I would say what your size is, stick with that and you should be okay.
Definitely. I think, I mean, I saw the pictures and they're still up of when you had tried it on a few pounds lighter, and it just gets a little looser, just a little. Not, I mean, and again, like, if I didn't work with my sister every day and we didn't talk about our weight every day, I would not think like, oh, that looks different. So it is great to, we all size flex 5, 10, 15 pounds this way or that, you know, we all do. And if you don't, man, God bless you. God definitely bless you. Good for you. But like, it definitely, it looks gorgeous no matter what. And I think one of those dresses that's just so comfortable, right? We've all been in a dress that, oh, is strapless, yanking that thing up over and over, or has tight spaghetti straps that are just digging into your shoulders. So this great fit with a halter. I know I have one by this brand that's a halter dress, and I just absolutely love wearing it. Same cut as this dress. It's so flattering on.
And I love this. And to be honest with you guys, like halter is not my go-to neckline or style. Like I typically am one who thinks what is something that I don't have to layer or like wear a different type of bra. Like that's always my first. I don't want to have to wear a different bra. I want my regular bra, what I'm used to. And halter is just not generally what I find to be a flattering or comfortable fit on myself. This one, however, like I said, I own this one myself. It's one that I take with us on vacations, and I really do enjoy it. And it's fit. So just take that into account. If you're like, yeah, halter is not my style. Maybe you'd like this one. I think it's the cut of that neckline that's a little different that really makes me enjoy it.
I think the other thing, and especially talking about you packing a suitcase right now, is the weight of this dress. Now, we know that we love to sell you on, it's great for travel. You don't have to do anything when you get there. You just unroll this. This is wrinkle-free. We're not going to lie to you and tell you that you wouldn't have to steam this dress. This isn't like a totally wrinkle-free dress. However, it's lightweight. It's going to pack really well. It's going to be great that you're not, Rachel's overweight right now.
I'm overweight. She means my luggage, but I also am overweight right now. She says Rachel is overweight right now. Yes, I am. I know, Christine. I'm trying.
Mia, I haven't tried that hard. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna mail you a box tomorrow with your zebra cakes in it.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
Don't.
God. Some peeps. How about some peeps?
Oh, well, I don't eat either, but
okay. Rachel is overweight. Her suitcase is overweight. It's a thing.
It's just a trend.
I'm sorry I told the world.
Thanks a lot. You're on some little bunny dangles because these look like peeps to go with this shirt that says, "Oh, for peeps' sake," which feels fitting right now. This one's really cute. It's on this minty green color tee. Says, "Oh, for peeps." Where's the sake? I'm like, I know it's down here somewhere. Sake down here on the side. Has the cute bow. Yes, bows are in right now. And then I just love this mix of kind of prints that you get throughout the peeps. Some stripes. This is a little egg print. Looks like kind of some watercolory stripes again there. A little outdoor garden kind of look. And then you have an animal print here mixed with some peeps, and then of course your little peeps scattered and the bow. It's just really cute one. This is a cute one for dyeing eggs, Friday at school before Easter, or Easter Sunday too. Could be really cute with a little skirt and a blazer, or you can layer this in whatever way kind of suits you and your style and what you're doing that day. But it's just absolutely adorable. So for peeps' sake, which I always love anything that says peeps. I have a coworker who was obsessed with peeps, and anytime I see the word peeps or see peeps, I think of her. Oh, I also love that this little E has some bunny ears on it. Isn't that cute? It's just adorable.
Just so many details to keep looking at.
Yeah, it's so cute. So I'm shown here in the medium. Runs true to size. Yeah, runs true to size. So get your normal unisex fit that you like. I think that you're going to like that one in this tee. But again, I am shown in the medium, which is my preference for tees. So I'm in the medium here in this one. Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, somehow I closed out the app.
Oh, boy.
Oh, sorry about...
It will get easier.
We will figure it out. We like to just continuously learn. We're a bunch of learners around here. We want to learn. It's funny. I always feel like I want to learn until it's too hard. I really want to know a lot of things until it gets too hard to know the lot of things.
Yeah.
What do you think the hardest thing has been for each of you to learn? Tell me. While Rachel is changing, the hardest thing you've ever had to learn. A lesson, a language, a skill, math. Tell me what it is. What is the hardest thing you have ever had to learn? I'm having a hard time with a few things right now.
Okay. You guys, this is the Anytime You Want floral cardigan. This one I just love. I'm going to style it with another shirt so you guys can see it styled a different way as well. But I just adore this cardigan. It is very lightweight, very, 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 very lightweight. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that this is a nice one. Even if you live in warmer temps or you think like, oh, I don't do cardigans after February. This is really lightweight. So it is one that I think no matter where you live, you'd be able to pull it off and then layer it how you want to. Cute little pockets on it and just this gorgeous floral, very, very pretty floral kind of little bouquets on it. I have this one layered over a bodysuit, but again, I'm going to show it to you styled over something different. So bodysuit here has no sleeve on it, and I'm shown in the small cardigan. I'm going to tell you my preference is to size up one in this cardigan. I do personally prefer a little bit more room in the sleeve. I don't have necessarily skinny arms. And so this does have some stretch to it, but medium I think would just, for me, feel a little bit more comfortable. I think I'd get a little bit more coverage just naturally, and that would just be my preference. So for me, going up as a street size 8, going up to that medium would be what I would choose to do. Now, if you're a 6, I think you're going to love this small. So that's not everybody who typically buys a small needs to size up one, but me as a street size 8, my preference would be that medium. I like a touch more sleeve length. I think going up that size is just going to give me those little bits of extra room that I personally enjoy. So this does come in extra small through 3X. So that extra small is a size, again, for you more petite gals in that 0 to 2 size range. I'd say the small is great for 4 to 6, and then the medium for a size 8, 10 in that range. But it is the most fantastic little cardigan, again, lightweight, and I just love it. Color-wise, I have it paired over this Something Good Is Happening bodysuit in coral. This is available in 4 sizes. I don't know. I mean, I do think the color's close. I don't know that it's an exact color match, but I do love pulling this coral tone. You can also do, God bless you, do some lighter pinks. You could do the sages. I threw on a green earring to kind of pull out the greens. There's some brighter little pops of green throughout as well. So you have a good mix of colors here to be able to choose some different options for layering underneath the cardigan itself. But I do love it. So I'm showing in the small. I would prefer the medium. And I'd say it runs true to size, but with the idea that a small is that size 4 or 6, and this is not oversized or oversized or a roomier cardigan like we sometimes see in the lines that we carry. So, this is not the shoe that I had on in pictures, but I just threw on here the Nora. I'll give you a little peek at it right now while I have it on. Oh, because I had it on for Peeps' sake. The Nora here, you guys, this is a fan fave. It is such a popular pick. Has that kind of cork sole with a little bit of a cushier insole than we are used to with a Birkenstock, which this is kind of its little sister shoe. But it does have that like kind of cork sole, cushy insole, and then a kind of a little like a suede almost look to it, to that turquoise vegan leather that makes up your straps and bands that go around. They're just adorable. They run true to size, so I'm an 8.5 or 9, and I do the 8.5 in these very, very comfortably. Okay, very, very I'm gonna throw on the other shirt underneath this. Okay, Pam.
Sounds good.
Just tag bags and get stuck in tags.
Oh, well, I'm laughing at Patty, who had 3 screens in front of her at check-in. What is it? A computer that had 3 screens to pull information to check in patients when I was working at a hospital. So far, I only have 2, Patty, but if it gets to 3, I might not miss that one. I'm going to have Rachel back here every other comment like, what screen am I looking at? Help me! I don't know how to handle this many computers. If we introduce them one at a time, I might be able to handle it. We'll see.
Like signed on that one at a time throughout the evening?
No, I mean just one more screen at a time. I'm just gonna get. It's gonna be like one of those gaming setups back here soon, where I need all of that. Where I need everybody up at once, and it's gonna get real complex. We're gonna have Boyd in here setting things up.
Yeah.
I have one of those gigantic gaming screens for work. It's nice. Stephanie, how many tabs can you have open all over the screen? I need to know.
It probably has like four different little window, like 4 panels or something.
Because I have 2 laptops in front of me right now, and I am toggling between 7 screens. A million luxurious. I love it. Hi, Cindy.
All right, y'all. So I threw on this Run With You top in Sage. This is available in sizes medium through 3X. Now, this was actually part of the Manic Monday sale in the Sage. Just this color was on Monday. And so I was like, I love this together. I love this color. It pulls perfectly. And I just wanted to show y'all, if you happen to grab this during the Manic Monday sale, that this would be a really cute combo that you can pair together. Obviously, something totally different than the bodysuit. That is one thing, is that we find either you're a bodysuit person or you're not, right? Like, you don't have to necessarily be one way or the other. You could like them, but it's like, if you like them, you really do, and if you don't, you don't. So I was like, this is a great option if you aren't a bodysuit person, and you do like to still wear a cute cardigan and a layer underneath. This is one that would be great with it. I had put on something that was more of a crew neck, and I did not like it. I think that the neckline of how this cardigan falls, it needs the V-neck or a scoop neck. It needs something that is not a tight crew neck, because then it made it look like the cardigan just didn't sit close enough up. So that's why we kind of chose to show you the 2 items that we did.
It really follows the neckline perfectly.
Yeah, this one really does. It's a good one for underneath this, even though I was kind of questioning, like, this is such a lightweight cardigan. Are you going to see the shirt underneath that sleeve? And you really don't. It really blends in nicely and fits well underneath there. So I like this option together. Again, I'm in the medium in this top underneath. Typically, I would do the small because of the roomier fit, but we are sold out of small, and the medium truly is fine. I like it. I like this combo together. I think that it is cute. Let's talk about these jeans real quick.
Let's talk about them.
Have that comment
handy. I can find them, I'm sure. Do you guys like how positive I am about that?
She is so positive.
I'm positive I can find it. All right, it's up on one screen.
Okay, so these are the Judy Blue Classic Contrast Wash Boot Cut Jeans, 10.75-inch rise, so that's going to be how high they hit, and then a 32-inch inseam. You guys, these are really, really, really great inseam. I will say, for those of you who are a little bit shorter, who will wear a wedge or a boot cut or a boot, and you want a nice pant underneath. Now, typically a 32-inch inseam for me is like ankle length and as short as I'll go. Maybe I can see if I can, let me put on one of these. I don't necessarily, being 5'7", love to wear a boot cut with a heel because I like more length on my pants. But this one, it does have a nice little break in it where I can get away with it. And you can see, like, it is okay. But if you are several inches shorter than we are, Christine and I, then you kind of question, like, 32 inches, that sounds really long. You're still going to be okay if you wear a wedge. Because if you can see that this is several inches off the ground for me with this pant. So I think that you'll still be okay. Few things to keep in mind as well as we have, again, Then we have another local seamstress here who charges what, $7 to hem pants, so it's totally possible to get them hemmed for a really reasonable price, or the option of simply cutting your pants and leaving them a raw edge to the length that you would like them to be. I know that's not an appealing option for everybody. And there are just some circumstances that I'm like, well, we're not going to please everyone, right? There was somebody who commented the other day that like she doesn't like the look of them cut and she doesn't like the look of them hemmed. What options do we have for her? And it's like, well, you know, it's hard because not every pant comes in a whole bunch of inseams, and so like, we just hit a wall. That's really hard, especially with a company like Judy Blue that is boutique focused. So they want to accommodate boutique needs, but they also aren't as big as like Levi's, right? They aren't like that type of, that can make 20 different inseam lengths all in the same waist measurement. So there, we hit a little bit of a wall there. So you have some options. You have the option of cutting them the length. You have the option of cuffing them. You have the option to have them hemmed to the length that you would like. So there are some options, or really focusing when you're ordering and looking at what those inseams are, because we do have a variety of inseams that just kind of vary depending on the brand and depending on, or I'm sorry, not the brand, but depending on the style that they are. So we see that the inseams will vary. We have 24-inch skinny jeans and we've got 32-inch skinny jeans. So there's a big gap there. So make sure to be checking those. But I do love these boot cuts. One thing I will say on fit, I do feel like they're a touch snug in my waist. And you guys, even comparatively to others, I feel like this one just runs a touch snug. And so if you're somebody who, if you don't like them snug at all and you will opt to go up one size because of that, I would go up in these, that one size, to give you just a touch more room. I think you'll be happier with that little bit more room than having them be too tight. So I personally would go up to the 9 for sure in these for that wee bit more room.
You know, you made a really good point, Stephanie. Stephanie just said, I have to read this because it's funny and you'll enjoy it. What a weird comment. I don't want them long or cut or hemmed. What's my option? Wear a skirt. But Rachel, you made a really good point that like this isn't Levi. There aren't 20 inseams versus waist measurements. However, to that note, how many styles does Levi have? Levi has like 3 styles.
That is true.
That vary in a 6-inch inseam different from 28 to 34, and then all the waist measurements.
And maybe a wash, right? A light wash and a dark wash.
Yeah, where Judy Blue is giving you 60 styles.
Yeah.
In 20 different waist measurements. And so the only thing you might not have control over when it comes to Judy Blue is the inseam. However, you have control over it with a cut raw hem, with it being rehemmed, with a fold. So like,
yeah,
it really is a comment of nobody makes you happy, huh? You send your food back at every restaurant, don't you? The waiter was rude, it wasn't you. Could you believe that person didn't say thank you when I held the door? That's who you are, isn't it? Got it.
So, I mean,
now
this is
know.
just so like the reality, right? That like, not every brand is going to come with every option. It's like, you know, I mean, it would literally be like saying that sweater is really cute, but I don't like polyester. Does it come in only cotton? Right? I mean, that's just impossible. So,
not from this vendor.
But anyways, so there are options when it comes to the jeans to get them to your length and what will fit you and suit you best. But yeah, I mean, we were surprised again to hear somebody else here local, $7 to hem jeans to the length needed. So,
and if you are local, we are waiting for permission to share that contact's name. So if you're local and you have asked about different lengths, which does happen from time to time in the boutique, please let us know, because again, we're waiting for permission to share that contact.
Yeah, but we will certainly do that. And we know that that does vary by location and city
Yeah.
and that kind of thing. So we're not going to say across the
Yeah.
globe
If you
it's
live in New York
$7.
City, do not tell anybody you're cute jeans for $7.
But we get it. We get it. It's just an example. So, okay, you guys, real quick here, graphic tee. I should have just gathered the graphic tee, saved a whole lot of time and showed them to you all
have
at
a
once.
couple more you could
I
do.
know. This one, adorable, says Jesus paid it all. And what color would you call this? I mean, it's like a rose. I think it's technically a heather burgundy.
Oh, that I think for
Heather
these, I
again.
would probably have said like mauve.
Mauve. But I love this one. I love the 3 crosses. It's simple. It's like the simpleness to this tee that just speaks so clearly. Jesus paid it all with the 3 crosses. And I love it. So this one, Heather is busy tonight. She is. She is just getting around. I mean, I don't know that we have any more Heathers coming out tonight, but this might be the last one. But yes, Jesus paid it all. You guys, I love this. Again, I'm showing in the small. Not my preference. I prefer the medium for that little bit more room in this one. But great tee by itself, cute layered underneath, a black blazer or a jean jacket. Sends a great bold message for Easter. So, like this one a lot. Stay true to size.
Stephanie, you're busy tonight. Stephanie says Heather is so busy
I
tonight.
know. I said Heather. This might be it
Oh,
for
I'm sorry.
Heather,
I stepped out.
This might be it for Heather, though. I said
That might be it for Heather. She's busy. She's busy. What can we say? She busy. Are you cold right now?
I am freezing.
Oh my gosh.
Are you warm?
I am, but I'm not even changing. So like,
Do you want me to turn the heat
nope.
on?
I'll survive. It just
You need a tank top?
feels I have one on under this. I'm just debating how far into menopause I'm in. I don't know. Keep trying to guess, but I don't think I'm right.
Are there different stages?
I don't know. I keep seeing these things on TikTok about like perimenopause. I don't even know what that means.
I've never
Somebody
heard of
does,
such a thing.
share it with me. Because it keeps popping up like, I'm right at that age.
Have you been Googling some things?
No, I haven't Googled anything. Mm-mm. It just like shows up on my TikTok about like, have you been having a hard time losing those 15 pounds? It must be perimenopause. And I'm like, well, I've had a hard time losing those 15 pounds for like 20 years. So try again.
Sounds fantastic.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, y'all. Next up, I'm in the Good Egg Sequin puff sleeve top. This is available in sizes small through 3X. I'm showing in the small. As you can see, this is a relaxed fit, and I'm very comfortable in this relaxed fit. Staying true to size in the small. This is what I would pick for myself with that roominess. This is just a cute one. I love the sequin eggs on here. They are like an applique, so a little bit more of that. You can feel them. I'm like doing odd things here on the feel. You can feel them. But they are like an applique. So like kind of like they're ironed on, if that makes sense, just if you're like curious. So yeah, I guess that covers that. But cute little egg details here. Material wise, this is like a baby French terry. So a little bit thicker than a t-shirt material, but not as heavy as like a fleece lined sweatshirt. Little puff sleeve, we call it detail, where it's got that gathering, but it doesn't really like puff. You could stuff these sleeves if you wanted them to puff though, which would really give you the Easter dress vibe.
Ooh, bring shoulder pads back and all this Easter.
And then roominess here in the cuff on the sleeve that is not fitted, so it's very comfortable. Pretty turquoisey teal color. I had to throw on the Isabella in turquoise, this tulle, because it is like the perfect color combo with this top. So shirt runs true to size. If you like something a little bit more fitted, then go down one. Because here it is untucked, which I do love it untucked as well. It has such a cute drape to it. It's like the perfect where it looks a little fitted here without being snug. It just kind of ever so slightly drapes down. So if you're like, I'm not a tucker, Not that your name isn't Tucker. If you're not somebody who tucks into your shirt, you might really like this just relaxed, loose style. So either way, this top is adorable. And again, true to size, but if you like things more fitted, go down one. I'm a street size 8 shown here in the small. If you're a street size 8, don't get a medium. I think it will be too fitted on you. I'm sorry. I think it'll be too big on. If you're a street size, what did I just say?
I'm gonna have to rewind because I'm not even sure. Let's just start.
If you're street size 8, don't get a medium. These are roomier than graphic tees. These are roomier than graphic tees. It's not going to be too fitted. It will be too big. I think it will swallow you. I think that 8 is hard because I think that there are some stores that as a street size 8, you are just a medium, right? There are some like J. Crew, I'd be a medium. Gap, I'd be a medium. Those mainstream stores as an 8, I'd be a medium. A lot of our boutique clothing here, I mean, I am a small as a street size 8. So there is that difference. That's where I'm like saying, don't get a medium here because in this one, I think it will be too big on you. Okay.
I love this. I feel like little girls would just be so excited about this. Like, Mom, does your shirt flip up? Like, does it sequin change the opposite way?
It doesn't. It's not a flippy sequin, but they would be curious.
But even with your shirt on top, it just made me think of all the different magic pants that you could wear with it. All the different pinks and how cute that would be. With it untucked, covering a little bit more tunic style length.
Look at these little purple bunnies that I have it paired with too. These are so fun. So they are clear acrylic that have the little purple glitter in them. So that's a cute one. We have a lot of cute Easter earrings that would match this top. So you kind of like pick your poison, pick what you like the most. But I just liked pulling out that purple color. But even the little yellow and pink ones I had on earlier would be cute.
Or there's a little confetti, like these that are studs that would be adorable.
Yeah, I know Christine showed a whole bunch earlier, but yeah, there's the little stud eggs in the confetti or the little stud bunnies in confetti. One of them wants to be upside down. That's okay. They can do what they want. But yeah, cute options with those.
Yeah, this is not the, you're right, Tammy, this is not the place. This is the fun place.
That's not the place for what?
We're not talking about premenopause in the comments.
Oh,
yeah. We're not talking about it. This is I just,
zone.
On my own, I have to do some reading to stay on top of it, but this is not the place. They're used to, when I was in the beer business, I will never forget it. I don't know, Rachel, if you've ever been there. Pinconning Food Store. It doesn't even exist anymore. I mean, the building does, but it was bought out. It's a different company. But they had a sign, and I don't remember exactly how it went, but it said, if you're looking for the place, this must be the place. And if this isn't the place you were looking for, then this isn't the place. Every time I walked in, and like, this must be the place if this is the place. I guess this is the place.
Yeah, I don't know that. I don't think I've ever been there.
I don't. If I didn't have to go for work, I don't know that I would have ever gone there for any reason. Yeah,
we won't know that sign.
Yeah, so this store that I'm referencing is only about 20 minutes north of where we currently are sitting. So of course we have friends that live 20 minutes north of here. It's not that far away. Who have probably been in there and know exactly the sign I'm talking about.
I'm sure they do. Okay, you guys, next up, I am in the Getting Over You tank, available in sizes small through 3X. This is just a cute one. It is not Easter specific, but it is a cute tank that is great for the season. I love it because it's adorable styled alone. It has this cute little mixed print where you have the print of the body and then you have little details on the sleeve and on the neckline with that contrasting print. So it's kind of a little pink and red polka dot. It's not animal print, it's more polka dot or Dalmatian. And then the body that is just this fun abstract print. So again, kind of staying away from the animal prints or the florals. It's just a really great top. So I previously, I could pair this with red on bottom. I could pair it with pink on bottom. Like Christine said, we have some magic pants that would pair really cute with a lot of the items that are shown today because they're just good season ready pants. So it's up to you. Or I just simply like it with denim. I didn't throw any shoes on. But like this Devon is such a good go-to. That would be a cute option with this one as well, in a solid color, but little wedge shoe. So the blouse or the tank is a little bit more of a blouse material, so it is a little bit dressier, but cute to wear alone, or again, layered underneath a blazer if you want to. Love to do a little pocket tuck with this, or just leave it loose. You can do a front tuck too, but it runs pretty true to size. Has no stretch, so I would keep that in mind. Again, love this V-neck, but love that it's more of a modest fit. This is 100% polyester. I would say it is true to size. You can see that I do have some flow to this in the body, but it is more fitted across my bust line. So if you are chesty, I would opt to size up one for a little bit more room in your bust. So that way it is not too snug. But yeah, I love the color of this. So, or the colors in this, and that fun, different abstract print. I think that is such a good one for something to not be necessarily floral or animal print.
Right. Yeah. Depending on what types of prints you do or don't wear, like, don't like, this is just a good mix that you don't have to worry about. I'm not really a floral person. Cool. You can wear this. Love fun prints like that. There's so many good ones. So many. Sue, here come your dresses. This is what you've asked for. Okay. I don't know how. I just don't know. I'll figure it out. Yippee. Dresses, dresses, dresses. We love dresses over here.
We do. So it's so hard. I was packing for a spring break, and I just like, I could just live in dresses while we are away and traveling. I love to travel in a dress, like all the things, which is not bad. But I am wearing my Chicago dress tomorrow to travel in.
Yes. If you guys don't know what the Chicago dress is, send the business page a private message, and I
took a picture in it today. I meant to post it while we were at dinner, but we were too busy talking about some other things.
We were making some plans for the next 10 days.
Plans. But yeah, I took some pictures in it because I was like, oh, I gotta post this. So anybody who guessed that my favorite item was the Chicago dress, great guess. Y'all know me very well. It was a valiant effort. Because that is a very good guess. I love it. So, okay, you guys, I adore this. I put this on and I'm like, my gosh, it is just perfection. I am in the Set Me Free. Yes, Sue, that is what I wrote.
Yeah, that's what
I am in the Set Me Free dress in mauve. This is available in sizes small through 3X. And there are a lot of things that I adore about this dress. So I'm going to go over them in little details. I also want to show you the earrings that I have on. These are called light lilac, but honestly, the color next to this mauve is just so close. With that little bit of distance, you can't tell. So that they aren't identical.
So close. I was shocked that they were called lilac.
Yeah, it's so close. So these little cubies are a cute option. Then I threw on the Devon here in the blush, which again, further apart from the earrings, like in color matching. These two are kind of opposite. This is definitely more blush. This is a little bit more of like a cold mauve. That makes sense, or that lilac. But I love this all together, and because of the distance between these, you can't really tell. So this Devon here in the blush is perfect with this dress. Just a fantastic little combo here. The dress is fully lined. Again, great feature about it. It's 100% polyester, so not a whole lot of stretch to the material in this dress, and I almost think it could use like a little steam across the chest just to kind of loosen up. Looks like there's a little bit of a crease that runs across here, but I'm shown here in the small. So this technically has like a little elastic neckline in it. You can see it makes this little square neckline, stretchy here in the waist where this sits on your natural waistline. One tier, or I guess two tier, one seam here that gives you this little tiered skirt, and the length is fantastic. So again, I'm 5'7". This goes down quite far, quite close to the top of my knee, not maybe necessarily touching it. But if you are a little bit shorter, I know that we get this like in between. Customers who are a little shorter worry that is it going to be too long, and customers who are a little shorter, taller, is it going to be too short? And this really is just a great length. As a reminder, you can find measurements for these goodies on our website. The best part that I love about this dress is that it is adorable styled like such, with this cute little half sleeve that has kind of this little bell ruffle detail, but it also can be worn off the shoulders extremely comfortably, and the intention is for it to be able to be worn either way. I almost think it looks like it is the best fit when it is styled off the shoulder, where everything just lays extremely nicely, and it's like it's fit to a little dream. So again, I just had my regular bra on and I just pushed my straps down with the dress, but with how the elastic is, and it doesn't feel like it's scooching up, doesn't feel like it's gonna pop up all over my shoulders. It just truly feels like how it is intended to be worn, and it's just very comfortable. Even when I put my arm out like so, it doesn't feel like it's gonna scooch its way up and pop up off my shoulders, which that is the worst when you want to try to wear something that's off the shoulder. So this cute little dress can be worn either way. I love that. This is one that we kind of joke about, or this style where it's like you're all modest for church on Sunday. You got your shoulders covered, and then you go to hit up that Easter brunch, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna go a little scandalous here. I'm gonna pop out these shoulders, and show my shoulders at lunch.
Jesus for sure would want you to have bottomless mimosas.
Yes, he'd want you to show your shoulders in a bottomless mimosas on Sunday brunch. But super cute, super easy. Again, I'm showed in the small in this one. I truly do love it styled either way. I think that it's awesome that it is flexible, so you can wear it either way, or if you're just one way or the other, it's not an issue. You can just rock it the one way that you like it. But I really think that it's fantastic. So super cute. Okay. Let me show this Devon up close real quick.
Yeah.
If you've missed this Devon in blush, it is fantastic. Has that tooled heel on it, or sole, I guess I should say. It's just so good. Very comfortable and true to size. So I would
Seam
scope
details.
that out.
Yeah, is every other Devon.
Am I going to be passing on that one then?
I figured I could buy you some time.
The only thing is that I did have it paired with.
Oh, you know what?
Which, you know what? I can
Funny, I have that.
Oh, good. Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, sorry. I was looking for something that I told Rachel I had, but I don't. We'll figure it out. We'll make it work. Okay. So you guys saw this fabulous purple floral graphic tee earlier. Purple floral cross. Man, that was a mouthful. Well, we also have a cream floral cross. Now, not the same creator, but I just want you to see these because they are similar, yet very different. This is very much a abstract. I don't even know my art. Do you guys know your art? What is this? Renaissance? Is this, what is this? The piece de resistance. It just sounds so fancy. That was French. If you guys didn't know that, it wasn't really French. There's so many different styles of art, and while I hear them in movies and on shows and I like to pretend I know what they mean, they don't. So this one is a much more juvenile design. And then there is this floral cross. It is much more squared off, much more finished, slightly more mature, I guess I would call the floral pattern. Graphic tees, I don't have that place where I thought I did, but I thought I had it. I don't. I can run and grab it though.
No, it's okay.
Graphic tees, I always do an extra large in. I have talked about this before, but if you're new here and you don't know this, I am a size 14, 16. I don't think that I've said that at all tonight, but I really haven't tried on many clothes. I can put on a large graphic tee, but I have to tell you guys, it is tight. It is uncomfortable. I have no room under the arms. The armhole comes way up tight. The sleeve is tight and much shorter. I didn't realize I was like basically the same color as cream, but you know what? The sun is coming back and we'll take care of that. It is tight through the body, and I just simply don't enjoy being stuffed into my graphic t-shirts. And so for that reason, I will always choose an extra large where I have just a little bit of room, and then it's up to me. Do I want to do a pocket tuck? Do I want to do a side knot? No, I'm not going to. This isn't my shirt, so I'm not going to stretch it out and side knot it. Do I want to do a front tuck, right? There are all kinds of things that I can do with a graphic tee that's 1 or 2 sizes larger and give it some shape that I have no option with a large other than to just show everything. Show every roll and dimple. And right now, this doesn't tuck in anywhere where a large really just settles into everything I don't want to show. So I will always opt for an extra large graphic tee. You are more than welcome to ask me to put one on. It doesn't matter the fabric blend. It doesn't matter the company. It doesn't matter what it is. It's always going to be an extra large, but I am always happy to try them on and show them to you. If you want to see what does a Tultex look like versus the Comfort Colors versus the Bella Canvas. If you don't know the difference between fabric content, don't worry, neither do I.
Yeah, and you know, I think that's one thing is that I do notice a difference. Like I told you, there was one I put on today. Actually, that one that I was like, oh, the small was just, it felt miserable.
Just, they don't all stretch the same either.
No, but I mean, but truly, like, medium is my happy place. Like, I know that if I get a medium, I will be happy in it. And not where, oh man, this medium was so big.
Yeah, so.
Which is, I think, how you feel in the extra large.
I do. I love the extra large. Sometimes I think like, maybe I should have done a large. But let me tell, this is a perfect example. So my husband wears black basic t-shirts under his work uniforms. Unisex, size large. It is the same t-shirt that like 90% of our graphic tees are printed on. A unisex t-shirt. It's black. They're Amazon basics, right? I couldn't tell you if that's a Tultex, a Bella Canvas, a Comfort Colors, or whatever. Tags are cut out and it just has Amazon basics screen printed in there. Every so often, I will throw on one of his black layering t-shirts under a sweatshirt because I don't want to think about it. I'm just going to throw this black tee on, throw this sweatshirt over it, and go grocery shopping, whatever. You know how much time I spend pulling that t-shirt out of my armpits and down my arm because it's that unisex fit. And I think it didn't matter, but it's the large that I don't like wearing. And room to wash and dry.
Yeah.
What's the content of the fabric? Well, yeah, I mean, that's why I would always do an extra large. Room to wash and dry.
You need the fabric content of that one?
Yeah, the one that I'm wearing, please.
52% cotton, 48% polyester.
52 cotton, 48 polyester. The purple one that I'm holding is 50 polyester, 25 cotton, 25 rayon. So they're all some type of cotton polyester blend. Some have rayon in them. They're all slightly different. It does say in every single description of every graphic tee on our website what they're made out of. We go through all of them and we make sure that whatever the fabric content is, we have it specific to that t-shirt. So we do list all of that, but I'm a true wear an extra large whenever possible. You have this blazer in 2 colors.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I figured. That's why I was like, it's no big deal. I'll just.
I thought I had it, but I must have.
Well, you pulled that for Herman His today, so maybe that's why. But not that color. I don't know. I took my hair down. I couldn't take it.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Just so you have
Sorry.
right comment.
When I'm not behind here for a minute, I have to find my face back.
It's fine. I'll just awkwardly smile at all these beautiful people.
Oh, you mean like when I was just randomly out there staring at the camera? I feel that. I feel it deep in my soul.
This could be my new Chicago dress. Maybe for this season, huh? Okay, this is the In the Garden tank dress. It's available in sizes small through 3X. You guys, I do adore this. I adore a lot of things, don't I? I'm always like, it's my favorite. I love it. I just adore this. It's so cute. It is though. As a reminder, I am who pick out. I pick out what comes in here. So that might not surprise you anymore when you're like, man, she just likes everything. I'm not BSing you. I do pick these things out. So, but this one is cute. So smocked waist here. So this actually has, I don't know, what is this, like 5 inches of a smocked waistband on this one. And then it kind of blouses over the top of that and gives you the illusion that it's less of a smocked area. But that smocking is very stretchy. It is not itchy. It is not bothersome. It gives you this very cute, like 2-piece kind of look without it being a 2-piece item. This is so comfortable. So let's talk about all the details. The neckline here, while it looks like, oh, it's a little fitted, there is no zipper or anything in this. It actually has an elastic neckline. So it's very easy to get on and off over your head. It has this cute shoulder detail here where it kind of gives you a, I don't even want to say cap sleeve, but it does that little droop there over the shoulder. So that's fun. Armholes, they're not large. So this is one thing to keep in mind. If you are busty and you kind of pull things, you talk about how that can affect your bust line. So don't size down, not your bust line, affect your armhole. If you're larger busted and it starts pulling, don't size down, stay true to size. And then you have this billowy detail here, kind of in the, what do you call this? The chiffon-y,
the fabric is that
yes.
yeah, I think chiffon
like
is,
a
right?
chiffon, and then underneath, you guys, where it is lined, that is more fitted underneath. Now it does have stretch, the lining has stretch, but you just have this very flowy blousing material here, which I love. I love that it's flowy, it's light, it's not extra layers in there with that the lining, because the lining is a little bit more fitted, but again stretchy, so it's extremely comfortable. Then you have the smocked waist detail that really, because of how this print is, which let me get close so you all can see, it's this really kind of watercolor floral print. You've got a periwinkle blue color background, and then these pretty roses in pinks with a little bit of this pale yellow, and then these shades of green. Some of those greens are a little bit more sage, while a little bit of them are a little bit of a lighter celery. It's a really gorgeous color combo here. It's just fantastic. And then you have this cute little skirt that just, with the combination here of the smocking and that little bit of gathering, it has plenty of room for different sized hips or buns. It just is perfect, the perfect dress for different sizes. Again, for different size areas, right? Sometimes when we're shopping online, it's like you either need to be very large chested to fit in something right and have no hips, or if you have hips, you need to size up to. This is that dress that really is going to fit and accommodate your true to size. All of us who are typically a size small, all of us who are typically an extra large or 1X. So it will accommodate, because it has these areas that are very flattering and size flexible to fit different sizes, all in that bust capacity and hip capacity and whatnot, if that makes sense. I love that. We find that this is one area that makes it easier to do online shopping when we have pieces that are a little bit more flexible in sizing with those areas. So, and then lengthwise. So again, I'm 5'7". This is not exceptionally long, kind of just hitting me at finger length here. But again, I'm 5'7". So this is a great one. And even I'll head this for her cruise. How tall is she? 5'9". 5'9". And adorable on her, right? So definitely a preference when it comes to length. Oh, and this is lined. So you do have that double layer, which I think is, again, another comfort thing. Knowing that you have that layer underneath is definitely more of a, oh, I've got extra layers. So even though it's a touch shorter than what I would typically do, I've got that little bit, that buffer. So I'll being 5'9", pulled this off. very cute on her. I think if you're shorter, we have shorter girls who will message and say, I'm worried that it's going to be too long on me. This is not one you have to worry about. It's not going to be knee length on any of our customers, even if you're 5'2". It's not going to be knee length. It won't go all the way down that far. So you have to remember how we're proportioned. But anyways, it's fantastic. It runs true to size. Beautiful print, you guys. Really fun to be able to pair things with. I just have on the Casper wedge here in white, which again, that classic wedge we've been telling you all about today. Same wedge details, just in a different style and in that white. I had to pull out the Easter white shoes.
Oh yeah.
Had to.
I have a question. When
Yeah.
you stand up straight, is it fingertip?
Well, that's what I had said. It's not, and
Okay.
it just kind of it. Like, I'm just about there.
I can tell this story while you change. I joke about that because like a week or so ago, I had a high school girlfriend in the boutique looking for some clothes. She was here with a good friend, and she was joking about, is it long enough? And I was like, Amanda, we're 40. Like, are you worried about the principal doing a fingertip test? And I said, like, just for fun, do it. And it was past her fingertips. And I feel like that's a very, like, depending on your age and depending when you were raised. Now, not everybody wants to show a whole lot of leg, but I feel like our generation, that was very much like, if it's not past your fingertips, you can't wear it.
Right.
And even going into adulthood, we're like, I get to choose how much of my leg I want to show. And this great girlfriend is like 6 inches shorter than me, so fingertip on her is way closer to the ground. She ended up getting the dress, and it was past fingertip length, but I just think that it's funny about how sometimes we think about, well, I can't do that. That's not allowed. It absolutely is allowed. You just have to be comfortable in it.
Absolutely.
Like, you have to be comfortable and want to wear that. And I think I have a few things that are a little shorter that the tanner I am.
The more comfortable, yeah.
Yeah, the better I feel. And you know what? If you want to wear it and you're afraid it's a little too short, I don't know how many times I have thrown on a pair of our little yoga shorts underneath something, underneath a little dress. You don't see them. They're fitted. They're tight.
Yeah, I can't
And it
remember
just gives you coverage.
what I saw today, whether it was a TikTok or something. I don't know what shoes I had on with this. But I don't remember what I saw today, whether it was a TikTok or it was just a picture of somebody with yoga shorts on underneath. And it was like a teacher's best friend. A teacher who likes dresses best friend, or the little yoga shorts that you can wear. And we sell those.
The Belinda in white, the one next to Casper.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
So they are great, and we have them on the site. They're called our fitted yoga shorts, right? Isn't that what we
Yes, they
have
are.
them named as? And they are the same fit as our leggings. So you guys, if you haven't tried our leggings, oh shoot, I should have packed some fitted yoga shorts for vacation.
Well, you tell me which ones to send.
I'll put some in my backpack. My bag's already overweight. If you didn't hear at the beginning of this live, so
Oh, I thought it was you that was overweight. It's her bag, you guys.
me and my bag are overweight. We're both overweight.
Son of a biscuit.
It's this ongoing theme in my life
but
today.
the yoga shorts are only like 3/4.
I put them in my backpack.
A quarter of a
I
pound.
can roll them up. I can fit like 8 pairs.
But
at
like
least.
when we went golfing last year in the Bahamas, I threw a pair on because I knew it was going to be sticky up there.
Shoot, I can't believe I forgot those.
Get rid of some jean shorts. For every pair of jean shorts you take out, you can put 2 pair of yoga
That's
shorts
true,
in.
at least.
Ah.
All right, I'm going to repack when I get home.
You know what the rest of your friends are wearing. Because your friends are fabulous and they bought their spring break clothes from here. So pull all those things out.
Yes. Oh, what do you want to see closer up? Do you know?
I'm sorry. Can we see them closer up? Oh, no. Joe. No, you can't. Joe.
What does he want to see?
Probably the yoga shorts. Joe.
Maybe he wants to
Rude.
see the earrings or the
Do you want to
shoes.
see the Belinda shoe, Joe? Is that what you're asking about?
Maybe that's what Joe wants to see.
Yeah,
are
I'm
the
sure.
shoes
I'm sure that's-
closer?
Yeah, I'm sure. Give us 900 hearts. I want to get to 2,000.
900 hearts and we'll show them to you closer up. I don't know what it is, but
I don't either.
oh my gosh.
I want to get to 2,000 hearts on TikTok. Let's go, Joe.
All right, y'all. Next up, I'm in the Take Me Back frayed hem jean jacket in the medium wash. This is one y'all have seen a lot of times. If you have not, let me tell you about it. This I have packed for vacation. I'm going to wear this with my Chicago dress tomorrow on the plane. And this is just the cutest, easiest jean jacket. I personally love this little bit of a crop to length. Now, it's not exceptionally short. So here, let me see if I can show you. Here is my natural waistline. So this does fall below my natural waistline, especially if my hands are just hanging. It falls below my natural waistline. So it's cropped, but not like cropped, not bolero style. And I like it because I like my shirts to hang out below it. I like a sweatshirt to hang out below it. It's just cute. So frayed edge on this, medium wash, but I feel like it's that kind of like medium dark. It's kind of an in-betweener on this one. Runs true to size and is very stretchy. So I'm shown in the small. This is the size that I stick with. If I wanted to layer over a sweatshirt or comfortably button closed, I would size up one in this for a little bit more room. Even though, again, I can stretch it, I could button this. I want a little bit more room just for comfort, but otherwise it's absolutely a great fit, really cute. Cute to kind of cuff these sleeves, and this is a year-round jacket. I wear this even in the winter. I'll throw it on underneath my like winter jacket and then wear this all day at the boutique over top of something. So I love my jean jackets for year round, and especially this one. So this is a staple here at the boutique that we keep restocking. We do, because it's just such a good one. So I have that layered over this cute bunny tee. This is the
Bunny with a glitter bow.
Bunny with a glitter bow. And I had to go with the glitter bow earrings with this one. I absolutely had to keep that bow theme intact with this bunny tee, but you could certainly do a different Easter earring of your choice. But I loved the bow, and they're really like the same color pinks. It was just perfect. So I kept that together. Now I am shown in the medium tee in this one. And you can see I have that little bit slighter relaxed fit, a little bit more length on this one. I kind of feel like a lot more length on this tee compared to some of the other ones that we put on. But I don't dislike that. I would rather have a little bit more length, be able to tuck it, or wear it and give me some bum coverage. So I don't dislike that. But cute, the cutest little bunny here in white. Threw on the Belinda sandal in white. It's just really a good color, little color theme going on here with this outfit. So kept that, again, my Easter white shoe on the Belinda. Runs true to size, but this is a great flat. So you have the Casper option for a wedge. You have the Belinda for a flat in the white. So either option is a really great Easter shoe. Graphic tee true to size. And then I have the Magic pants on in hot pink. Is that what these are?
Let me double check. I had a hard time with it. Yes, hot pink. I always think they're going to be the dark pink. They're not.
Okay, in hot pink, because it's, again, a great color match in the medium. Medium is what I wear in the Magic pants. If you haven't tried Magic pants before, they run true to size. I'm generally a small on top, medium on bottom. So medium in the Magic pant. Again, street size 8, medium in the Magic pant. These feel like you are wearing a legging, but in person have little details that look more like a Ponte dress pant. So they've got like a little, maybe 1.5 inch seam that goes down the side, a little side slit at the bottom, a 4-inch yoga style waistband on this, and they are thicker like a Ponte pant. If you guys have questions on these, let us know. They come in multiple styles. They're just fantastic, and we love them. So really cute for this season to add some little pops of color.
I love this outfit.
I know,
now I want to wear this on Friday.
Maybe you should. That's very cute.
Locals, if you are on and listening tonight, it is the downtown spring shop hop this Friday and Saturday. So there is a lot of fun. You can go on to the FB event page, Downtown Spring Shop Hop for Bay City, and it will list all of the retailers participating. But the cool thing is, there is an adult Easter egg hunt around each shop that's participating, where you can go into that into any particular shop that's listed, and you can find an Easter egg, and inside that Easter egg will be a prize, a gift card, a giveaway from a different participating downtown business. How fun is that? So like you can go into Regent Mercantile, which is like a floral place, and you could find a gift certificate to another participating business. So like you go in and you do your shopping. We're participating and we're not open on Saturdays.
Yeah, so we will only be in on Friday from 10 to 5.
Friday, 10 to 5, but it's open shop here. But you definitely want to pop into those other businesses downtown because our giveaways will not be located in our store. Any giveaway that we have is located at the other participating businesses. And any giveaway that you find here is for a different business. So it behooves you to go visit all of our downtown friends.
Yeah, the more places you go, the more chances you have to win.
How fun is that?
It is. Gather up some of your friends and make it a little day, a little after Friday afternoon out. You can grab lunch downtown.
Nice.
It'll be a lot of fun. I'm gonna miss it, which is kind of a bummer.
I can't wait. And so I think I've changed my mind in my head about like 32 times about what I want to wear. Now I want to wear the bunny to the spring shop hop.
She keeps changing what her outfit's gonna be. So y'all better make sure to take a picture with her when you do show up in person. Send me a picture with Christy
yes,
so
we're
I know
all
what
gonna
she
have to
ended up
take pictures.
choosing.
Yes. Easter egg hunts are the best.
Yes.
You're in the Find My Heart.
Oh,
box.
thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, I'm in the Find My Heart blouse. This is available in sizes small through 3X. You guys, this is a fun one. I like this for this season, but I like to look at some of these pieces and say, you know what, if you don't love light colors, maybe you just are not in the like springy floral tone, this is a really fun one to add some pops of color but still kind of stay within what your personality suits and what you like. So I like this dark background as an option for something a little bit different where we don't always think of a black background for spring, right? Sometimes we think that looks darker and more fall, but I think that this is totally springy with its bright pops of color and how cute you could style this with a variety of things. So I'm shown in my true size small, a little bit of a roomier fit, not oversized, no stretch to this. So this would not be one that I would say size down. Fabric content's 100% rayon, and it has this very, very fun sleeve. So it's almost like it's a half sleeve. And if y'all can see, it's like, it is cut here. I don't even know how to say, like in this fun little square detail. Of course, we're not going to be walking around with some of you might, just because you want to show off your sleeves, and you can. But we're not going to be walking around like this, but this kind of gives you an idea of the shape. But then how it has just this cute little drape, almost gives you like a shark bite kind of a look there at your sleeve as you're, using it and moving and that kind of thing, or handkerchief, almost like a handkerchief kind of sleeve detail without being crazy and over the top. So I also like it because these are shorter versus a long bell sleeve. I remember people with bell sleeves are like, I can't do that. I drag it through my food and that kind of thing.
Right?
You don't have to worry about that with this one because they're a little bit shorter. So this is really cute. Now I did pair it with these hot pink magic pants because I loved pulling that pink out. If you are not somebody who does bright colors, I would think that the bright in the shirt would be enough for you. It's a beautiful print. Pair it with a black pants or black denim or blue jeans would be an option. This is just my way to like keep it bright and light by pairing it with the hot pink. But I don't think that there's anything wrong with pairing this top with black pants or blue jeans, or even if you wanted to pull a different color out of here, there's that darker teal that would match the magic pants in what color is that one? Do you know?
I think it's called turquoise.
Or hunter green.
Oh, that's the color you're talking about.
Yes.
The hunter green.
The hunter green, which is darker,
yes,
a darker pant, but which would be a pretty color to pull from this. So you do have some options. Again, I was keeping it bright, and what's the word? I talked about this before. I'm not typically one to wear a hot pink pant. Christine will any day, every day. She can pull it off. It is totally her. Super cute. It's not always me. right? Like I do more of those like very
You're very like J. Crew, Lacoste, neutral.
more neutral, and it's
I'm
just
like, give me the bold Betsy Johnson.
Yes, like there's just we have some differences. When I think this is adorable, right? I wouldn't show it to you. I wouldn't order it if I didn't love it. But like my go-to feel is more like straight, narrow path, blacks, neutrals, tans, hunter greens, like very neutral. Solids, yes. So I love this combo. Might not be for you, but don't think that you can't do this top with something different, because that might be what I, end up doing as well. So paired this with the Devon. You guys, this Devon is new tonight. I don't know if we've talked about it yet. This one is brand new. So do we have the other black Devon out here? Let's talk about this really quick. So we have shown you some other Devons. So we have the Devon in nude. We've got the Devon in blush. We've had the Devon in black before, or we launched already, I do believe, this year. And then this is another. Are they both black?
So there's the one above is black. The one below is called Black 2. So you will search for them both by Devon Black. Just black is black on black on black. Black 2 has the nude memory
Can you make
foam.
a note to make sure? I don't know if the girls, when they're pulling tomorrow,
You bet.
just to extra sensitive to that. So obviously you get a little bit of a different look here by having that nude piece underneath, and even the sole of this being nude. You get definitely a different feel. Same exact shoe. Both have the tooled wedge detail on them in the black, but that sole, one being nude and one being black, just give a different vibe. Now I know your foot's going to be on top of that and covering it up some, but there will just be a little bit of a difference to these. So if you don't have a preference, pick whichever. But if you do, just kind of think through what you like. Do you like that solid black, or do you like that definition there in between and on the sole of the bottom? I think they're both great. When it comes to the finish of them, I think that the one with the nude has a little bit more of like almost a suede vintage look. Doesn't feel suede. It doesn't have that like soft suede finish. It has a soft vegan leather finish, but it doesn't have a suede finish. But I think when you get close and kind of look at, you can see what I mean, where it has that little vintage look. The black on black one does not. That's very, very much a smooth finish. Both have the chrome color, right? Chrome, or what would you call that? Stainless steel kind of color. Grommets, studs. So, so the black and the nude are new today. Launching.
I think, I was looking at some of Rachel's pictures that she posted, and I feel like this is a great example. I have a cream dress. And I have, if you guys know what the Giovannas are, they're a cream sandal, same footbed as these Devons, slightly different straps across the top from a previous summer. And the sole had like some browns and some rusts and some navy blues in that sole. And I always feel like I can't do bright colors with that shoe because of the sole. And I was surprised in the difference in pictures today that just that 1/4 inch of nude, how it doesn't make it so stark. I wouldn't wear a cream dress, I don't think, with a black on black shoe, because I would feel like it was such a stark contrast. But having that slight rim of nude just brings it down a little bit, just adds a little bit more neutral color, where I saw some of your pairings, I'm like, oh yeah, it's perfect. But the black on black Devon, so while they're not very different, I feel like I would wear them very different. And I tend to be sensitive to those colors that are on the bases of the shoes, where that one with the neutral 1/4 inch memory foam can be worn different. So to anybody that has the black on black Devons, do yourself a favor and get the neutral on black, and you just open it up to wearing these 2 pair of shoes with every single outfit.
I don't disagree with you. I can see that. Like, I don't think if I had something that was even my favorite, nimble in black, like if I had a light color dress, I don't know that I would pull that out, even though black is so neutral.
It's neutral.
Yeah.
But I love that actual neutral layer on it where I would pair it with a cream dress. I love my springy cream dress from here. If you need to know which one, just let me know and I'll send you the link.
She will pop that link up.
I wear it all the time. You know what? That might be my next one dress 4 ways. Because I've had some ideas for that view with like ways that I would wear it through spring, and I haven't done them yet. But I just wouldn't do a solid black shoe with it. But I would do that one with it.
Yeah, for sure.
Having some neutral. Yeah, love it. Also, my favorite piece at the boutique I don't own is this one.
Is that?
I look at it every day.
Yeah. So you guys, this sweatshirt, maybe you had it in the winter version, which had a very vintage Santa on it. This sweatshirt is just absolutely superb. Everything about it is fantastic. It is called the Grunge Cross Leopard Pullover. It's available in sizes small through 2X. I am shown in the small, and I love it because it's not your traditional sweatshirt. So when we're like, oh, it's not necessarily just a traditional unisex fit. This sweatshirt cut is a little bit different. You can see it has curved hemlines on it. A little bit longer in the back than in the front. And then it has the Grunge Cross, which basically is like they laid something down and spray painted around it. I will notate right now, the crosses are all crooked. That is intentional. It is meant that they are ever, and I know people are like, oh, it doesn't look like it in your pictures. Depends how I stand, right? If I stand like and take my picture, it looks really straight. Don't do that. I don't do that on purpose. It just is how I like pop a hip or whatever. But they are all ever so slightly crooked because it's supposed to be part of that grunge cross thing. Like we have compared dozens of them. We've gone back to stock photos and we're like, it is like, this is the intention. So I will notate that right now. So nobody says, well, right dress wasn't crooked because I was standing like so or something. It is.
She has a shorter hip. That's why.
Yeah. If I like, I'll find a way. It'll be straight. It looks straight. No, so it is slightly crooked. And that is intentional. That's just the only point. There's nothing wrong with it. And we're not telling you that as a joke. It like literally this grunge cross thing is that it is supposed to be a little bit.
If you know anything about grunge, that was the point. It was never even or uniform.
Yeah. So it has that fun bleach splatter kind of detail, but it's not, it's printed. You can actually feel that like little vinyl on there where that is sprayed, or it must be pressed. They must press it on. I'm really bad when it comes to understanding all the different types of graphic tees and how they are created, but this one you can feel, like you can feel the texture of it. So little grunge cross, you guys, love this one again for this season. Not necessarily Easter morning specific, again, depends what you're doing, but for this season, when we are talking about Lent and all those things, this is the time that we're like bringing out these crosses, and we love these different pieces that you can throw into your wardrobe that really fit the season. So this one I'd say is true to size with a slightly relaxed fit. So again, I'm shown in the small. This is the size that I would stick with in this one. I think that it is a very nice fit. It's very comfortable. These are made, how do I explain this? Like the animal print is bleached by the creators of this design, this sweatshirt. So it's not like they are sewn together like this. They are actually bleached and dyed, and then they are printed on. So it's a
reverse bleach. It's a black sweatshirt that the animal print is dyed into.
It's quite the process. So if you're curious, I don't even know what the price point is on these. But if you're curious 62. As to why, 62 for this one, it is like a 2-step process where it goes through that bleaching to get the animal print and then the print to get the cross on it. So it is a more entailed and again, boutique style. You can even see like this color differentiation from the sweatshirt to the cuff, like some of and I don't mean that in a bad way. It blends very well when you're just wearing it. But some of this is all very apparent in like this dyeing process that they go through, and then it's done by hand. So it really is a fun, unique boutique style or boutique piece.
I have the Santa Christmas one, and Rachel can attest. I have had it for 2 years. And from the day that Thanksgiving ends to Christmas, I wear it twice a week, every single week, every year, all the time.
She loves it.
I love the fit of it. I love the feel of it. And the more you wear it, the more relaxed and lived in it feels.
It already feels so good.
Right. But it continues to look brand new every time I wear it. I don't feel like the print has faded, the graphic has faded. It is my favorite.
It's a fantastic sweatshirt. I mean, really it is. It's a great fit. And when she said it feels more lived in, I don't know how that can happen because it is so comfortable.
I know.
As
it just gets more. It's amazing. I love mine. I don't know why I don't have the glass.
We love it too. Shoes. I have on the Ghent, G-H-E-N-T sneaker. These are ones that if y'all watch us, you know, they are a favorite of mine. These are from Yellow Box. They are just a fantastic sneaker. The details of them, they are more of a natural coloring and then have the cute little vegan leather details here in a shimmery shimmery vegan leather, but they are just such a great sneaker. They run a little bit roomy, so I'm an 8.5 or 9. I wear the 8.5 in these with a relaxed fit, so they do kind of move a little bit on my foot. Now I don't typically wear mine with a sock. If you have a more narrow foot, size down half size, but we just adore these like step above sneakers. They're just your go-to they can be your go-to everyday sneaker, but they aren't just the run-of-the-mill little sneaker. They have some fun details to them that set them apart. So, again, my favorite.
I think those are the perfect, like, sightseeing, walk around town, travel sneaker. I always think, like, I want to pick a sneaker so I'm comfortable, but I also want to be fashionable.
Yeah.
I don't want to put on a cute, like Rachel's Chicago dress, and then just throw like a Nike running shoe on. I know if you're from a big city and you're watching, that is totally normal and you don't think anything of it. And I fully respect when you have to walk 100 blocks to work and you're power walking and you're changing into heels in the lobby. Girl, get it. Good for you. I don't walk to work. I drive 45 miles. So, like, the shoe I wear to work is the shoe I'm wearing into work. But when I go on trips, when I go sightseeing, when we go participate in spring shop hop and we're walking around downtown and I wear a cute little spring summer dress, that Ghent is the perfect comfort sneaker while still being entirely fashionable and not, like, taking your adorable dress and knocking it down a notch with a Nike, Adidas, Under Armour tennis shoe. Like, I think there's a difference, and I think we all know that there's a difference in the shoe that you put on.
Yeah, those are really great. I think that they're, like, always what I think of, like, being that cute school mom. Gotta go in and serve pizza today. What shoe should I wear? It's always those that I think of.
Sue, I had never seen so many sneakers with dresses until we were in Chicago and visited you.
I know. We were very surprised. Yeah, and not that it was you, Sue. We were surprised because we were walking around and we're like, there are a lot of people walking around Chicago wearing sneakers and socks with tennis shoes. Sneaker with dresses, sneakers and tennis shoes.
It was really like the first time that we made like such a big note of how many, and we're from a teeny tiny little town.
Yeah, where you don't walk far.
No, so like it was really, it's eye-opening.
You don't walk 1 mile downtown here. No. Like, it doesn't happen.
We learn a lot when we visit other places, how fashion works in other places.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I bet Philly too. Yeah, I bet any of those big cities.
Yeah.
Not Little Bay City. Nope. When you come here,
our entire downtown is like a mile. It's a beautiful downtown.
When Mike and Kate bring you to Bay City, y'all will see how different it is.
But it's like a mile. You're in the Ready for Success blazer.
All right, I'm in the Ready for Success blazer. Will you grab me one too, please?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, this is available. Let's see. It is a cute little town here. We're in the we as in me, I'm getting to that point, like I'm just jumbling my words. I've been the Ready for Success blazer in hot pink. This is available in sizes small through 3X. This is one of you guys that we have carried over the years. We keep restocking. We love it. It's a great blazer. This one is a little bit more, I want to say, like your traditional blazer than like the Magic blazer. The Magic blazer could be a little bit more relaxed. It's real stretchy. Could be more casual, I would guess, where this is more traditional. It's fully lined, has little shoulder pads in it, 3/4 length sleeve. Like it just truly is a little bit more of the feel and fit of a traditional blazer. So I like to show this one every now and again because we do restock it whenever we can. Also, as we've carried this, we might still have some in black. We've had it in different plaids. We've had it in red. We've had it in a fun hunter green animal print. We've had it in a cream animal print. Like lots of options in this one over the years. And we've restocked it when we can because it's such a great staple and this pink is such a great color. So I'm in the small. The small is typically my go-to size in this. However, I will say, even again, when I was 15 pounds lighter, I had this in the black and I chose to do a medium. So that way I had a little bit more room in my arms and I didn't regret that. So if you're on the fence about what size to do, what size you should be in, if you kind of flex between two sizes, generally it doesn't hurt to go with the larger size for just a wee bit more room, a little bit more coverage in the front. I'm not uncomfortable in the small, but I can tell when I bend my arms, it's a little snugger than like I prefer. I like a little bit more for coverage without me having to like pull it. Just for a little bit of reference here on sizing. Now I have this layered over this really cute graphic tee that says, "He is risen." It's probably backwards for, I don't know, half of you or all of you, maybe today.
It might be.
I don't know. But it says "He is risen" in puff ink. Now the pinks are not identical, but I still loved this color combo together. We do have a Magic blazer in, I'm trying to think what the pink color is. Is that one dark pink?
That one is. Yeah, that one is dark
pink. That does match this pink perfectly. If you need to have a perfect color match, the dark pink does match it perfectly. But I didn't really think it mattered. Like I loved this combination, even though the colors weren't identical. That was just my preference with this. But obviously, you can do what you choose. But he is risen in puff ink on this minty green color. This is a Comfort Colors tee. I love Comfort Colors tees. Their colors are so bold and vibrant. And their tees, I think, are usually 100% cotton. I don't know for sure.
Yes, Comfort Colors, yeah.
And they just have such a like structured, sturdy feel to them. I just adore Comfort Colors. So I'm shown in the small here, ever so slightly relaxed fit. Size up one if you like a little bit of a roomier size. I'm just on the Devon shoe here in the nude for something very neutral, just to keep it neutral. And this earring, you guys, with this tee, I don't think that like my camera is going to do it justice of how perfect it is. We have these little bunnies. I showed you one earlier that was the purple. So it's acrylic and then it had a little purple glitter in it. This glitter is these colors. It's purple, pink, and the mint. Like they are the perfect color match total to this. So I love those paired together. And Christine still has more outfits for me to put on. So.
I do. I figure if it's her last week here,
I like to just bling things on her.
She needs to wear them all.
This is her fault. She did this.
I did this. I picked them all.
You know what? I didn't talk about these pants. Let me cover them really quick before somebody says, "What about those pants?" And I'm changing out of them. These are Judy Blue Tummy Control Skinny Jean Light Wash.
Out of order, but yeah, Judy Blue Tummy Control Light Wash Skinny Jean. You said all the key points.
Perfect. These are just that. They have that smoothing tummy control. Now, people will message me all the time on TikTok and ask, like, do all Judy Blues have tummy control? They don't. We put tummy control in the descriptive name, in the title, in the name, so that way you know which ones have it. So never is it going to be hidden in the description that it's going to say they have tummy control. It will say it right in the name. Since it is not something that comes on every style, but we do know that it's an important feature for some of you, we make sure to include it in the name there. So these do have that built-in tummy control. One thing that we love about it is that these jeans still have your normal button and zipper closure. The tummy control comes from the panels that are in here in this area. So this in between, it connects on the sides of your zipper and then goes all the way across to this side of the pant, the seam on the side. That this all has a very tight kind of smoothing area in there. What's great about it is that when you're wearing them, you don't feel it. Like you can't even tell that it's built in there. You don't even know that it has this tummy control detail in there that is, you know, it's not like wearing a corset that squishes you in and it's so uncomfortable and you can tell, or you can't zip up your jeans because it's in there. It just really has a nice smoothing aspect. So especially like somebody like me, I've had C-sections, I have a C-section line. This tummy control really just gives me more of a smooth, flat finish along the front, which I really appreciate and can like. I don't know that I feel like I look sizes smaller because I still have a little tum-tum, but it definitely helps smooth that, and you see a little bit less of, I hate to say that, but like that shelf, you know, or that definition of my C-section line that when I've gained weight has become more prominent because I carry more weight than in my belly area. But they are fantastic. Generally with these, we say stay in your normal Judy Blue size. So I'm a 728 in Judy Blues. I stay in that size in tummy controls. I do not size flex because they are tummy control. Because they're tummy control doesn't mean that I'm now a 5 because they're going to make me a 5. Or I'm a 9 and need to squish into them. You know, or I need to go up to a 9 to squish into them. Stay in your normal size. They're designed that they should fit as a normal Judy Blue does on you, but provide you with the look of a tummy control and that smoothing front. Hopefully that makes sense to you, but stay in your normal Judy Blue size. They're so good. They're great denim.
When you take them off, I'll show the inside of them.
Okay.
So they can see that panel. She can get them off. So yeah, Rachel brings up a good point. You don't have to go down a size for them to be tummy control. The tummy control is built into them.
It's an odd thing that we do have a lot of people who have thought that over time.
Well, we've also found that some influencers love to say that you can go down a size and you should go down a size. And hey. All right, I have them inside out, so because I'm going to show you what the Judy Blue tummy control panel is. So for your reference, here is the pocket, right? Side seam, zipper, pocket. Here is the inside. Now, what I want you to see is the pocket shape. This might be hard to see, so I'm going to try to get as close as possible. The pocket shape is sewn here. And this is normally all that would be inside of your Judy Blue from zipper to the side seam is that pocket. But oh yeah, thank you. Rachel pulled another one out. Let me turn this one inside out just so that I've got it even. Well, that was a lot. There's just this pocket, but there is some extra material, right? So it's just the pocket right here. Huh, that's funny. I've never paid attention to it. It's your pocket. But in this pair, it is stitched all the way across. And this is a tight panel
different material
that is sewn from your zipper all the way to the side seam. And so it's this panel that your pocket is sewn into. But this is what stretches across your midsection. So it has nothing to do with the waistband. This is why we say, do not change your Judy Blue size. The waistband is not affected at all. This is sewn into it, just like, oh, where'd it go? Just like the pocket on this pair is sewn into the waistband. This does not change the fit. Having a pocket sewn into that waistband does not change the fit. It does not change the fit on here, having something sewn in. It is the panel that stretches from the side seam to the zipper that pulls and flattens across. And I'll tell you, I can stand sideways in a mirror and watch the zip go up. It's not any more or less uncomfortable in the waistband. Let me just say this. It's not less uncomfortable in the waistband because if you're wearing the right size, the waistband isn't uncomfortable. Don't size down. The jeans are going to do it. If you are wearing the wrong size, it is going to be more uncomfortable. Stay in your normal Judy blue size. The panel is going to do that work across your tummy. That's what makes them tummy control. It's this panel inside. And now, just so you know, it goes all the way across from hip seam to hip seam through the zipper. It goes all the way. So you're getting this smoothing effect right across your belly. That's the tummy control, not your waistband. What do you mean?
Oh, I sent some hearts and it said you can't use this feature right now. Do you send hearts for me?
Every so often I do.
Does it tell you can't?
No, it's never told me I can't.
What? It says we limit how often you can post, comment, or do other things in a given amount of time. It just doesn't like
It never did that. Thanks. Our winters are cold and snowy too. Yeah. Come up here when it's nice and warm. Patty, I don't know that I remember that you were in Wisconsin. For some reason, I thought Pennsylvania.
Where in Wisconsin?
Amherst Junction. Ooh, Patty, how far are you from Wisconsin Dells? Just out of curiosity. It's not
Yeah.
if we've ever been there or anything. Or go back.
Sherry, I see you're on here, I think, still. I don't know, that was 20 minutes ago, 23 minutes ago. But I'm going to message you when I come to Florida.
Oh, I don't know that I saw her on. I just tagged her when you showed the new denim.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Go show something.
1 hour. Well, Patty.
1 hour from the Dells.
Well, Patty, I'm going to the Dells this summer for a baseball tournament. I won't be playing in the tournament, but I could, deliver you a package if you need it.
It'd be more fun if the parents played.
I always have wanted to do a parent versus kid, and we just haven't done it. I say it all the time. We need to do a parent versus kid, like wiffle ball tournament, but the parents seem to think that the boys will just beat our butts.
I want to ump that one. Oops, I just spelled Pearl wrong. Whatever. You guys know it's Pearl. I want to ump that one.
Do you?
Yeah, because there's no way you guys can outrun your kids.
Well, I feel like we should get a little grace on the running.
I don't.
We have some really
like swing at the ball. Do you know how much I paid for that bat? I want to hear them yell at you. Do you know how much you paid for that bat? You keep missing.
It's a $300 bat.
Oh yeah, I definitely want to hear that. I want to be there for that.
All right. I might just show up at your house, knock on your door while we're there.
Mm-hmm. We've got your address. I know that sounds stupid.
I want to do that.
Hi, Crystal. All right, talk about an outfit. We got to leave this plane.
All right, we're gonna get this. Holy cow! I leave in like 5 hours.
6.
6 hours. 6 hours, not 5. I got lots of time. Should I say Crystal's on here?
Yeah.
Like CH Crystal?
Yeah,
or
CH.
K? I mean KH?
Crystal.
Hopefully she's like Packet or something. All right, y'all. I am in the What I Live For blazer in Pearl. This is available in sizes small through 3X, XL, and 1X. So this is a little bit more compared to the Ready for Success blazer that I had on previously. A little bit more of a relaxed fit, just naturally. And it has a stretchier material. I will say this is kind of this is more of a traditional blazer fit, like the Ready for Success blazer versus the Magic blazer, which I think is a little bit more, again, relaxed. I think this one can be a little bit more traditional, a little bit more dressed up, but it does have this nice, very stretchy material that makes it size flexible, makes it easy to style with different things, kind of dress up, dress down. Now, I did throw it on with this dress because I like to be able to have some layers, especially wearing tank dresses and with it being spring or even thinking about summer. And evenings in Michigan still are cool. So if you are going to an event, it's nice to have a layer. And I love this blazer. Oversized blazers are totally a thing. And I wouldn't say that this is necessarily oversized, but it does have that little bit more length and a little bit more roominess in the body like the oversized blazers have. Does that make sense, Christine? Do you think too?
Yeah, I think boyfriend blazers are what they're called. And I love this without it being so wide and boxy.
Yes.
It's got the length, but not the width.
Yeah,
I like that better.
Yeah, so you have that length, but still a little bit more fitted in the sleeve and where it doesn't feel like you're in a blazer, like the Christine said, the boyfriend blazer, that would be the right term, where it's 2 sizes bigger in the arms, and you have to cuff them up a whole bunch and that kind of thing. So this naturally has a 3/4 length sleeve with a little tack, but you can undo it for a full length sleeve if desired. I forget that detail because they come to us tacked. And I think the Magic blazers and the Ready for Success blazers are both 3/4 length, so you can undo it and have that full sleeve, which I love the look of this too. I think I like it even more.
I
like that more, having that full length. So I do love that detail. We are launching this today in black as well. So the black I had paired with the floral cross tee that Christine had shown you already. I'm not going to put it on.
I already showed you that.
Yeah, that's okay. No, it's okay. So I had paired this together. I love this combo. I love this for Easter. You'll see, I'll show you in a minute what pants I had it with because I really, truly love that whole outfit. But this is an option as well. So you'll have the black. It comes in this pearl, and then it also is available in red. I think the red released way back around Valentine's Day or something like that. But I love that the sleeve can be totally undone and you don't even know. I mean, you have obviously that little button, but if you would never use it, like you could snip that button off. If you aren't going to ever wear it 3/4 length, like that would be an option so that you don't have that button there. And that might be something that actually I would probably make that choice on. Do I think I'm going to wear it 3/4 length? You know, or can I wear it 3/4 length and just
without a button?
Without a button,
if you like it just rolled.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't want to be like the button's bulky, but the button's there. Like you can definitely see it. It doesn't blend in necessarily. So I mean, you could even like cuff this and just do it without the button.
Yeah,
and do a little
sleeve. Still gives you that very boyfriend style without having it like 3/4 length.
Yeah, I mean,
shorter.
Again, I think that like it's a great option to be able to do it either way. This is one of those pieces that's awesome that you can flex it for your style. So I do love that. So anyways, runs true to size. I'm showing in the small. These are stretchy, but I would say stay true to size for the intended fit. Oh, and there are pockets. There are pockets that are back here in the seams. So if you work somewhere where you need to have pockets to put a badge or keys or anything like that, you do have the pockets in this as well. And with the placement of where they are, I think that they're in a good place that where the pocket falls, it's going to hide well and not be where it's like right in the front and bulky or on the hips. So like that detail. So let's talk about this little dress that I have on here. I like pull things off. My sleeves are, their little straps are coming down. Okay, so this is the SEZZLE dress available in sizes small through 3X. You guys, these straps are elastic, so they are so comfortable. It like reminds me of being little and having those elastic straps, and it feels like you aren't even wearing straps because they are just so comfy. This little floral, I feel like sundress, is that the right word? This little dress, it's just great. I love it. Little ruffle detail. Love this kind of square and then V neckline, but again, it's not plunging, it's not too low. It's just a really pretty dainty print. I'm trying to think. I almost feel like the flowers look like, I think hydrangea flowers. You know, like the little bunches.
Yeah, our mom loves hydrangeas. We all have them.
We all have lots of them. But it's almost what it reminds me of, these little bunches of the flowers on here. So you've got a light blue. I pulled in this denim earring to pull out that blue tone. A very lilac-y purple, some magentas, and then again, a little bit more of that sagey lime green in this, and a blush tone. So you have a good mix of colors in this. Waistband here is elastic as well. Material, let's see, this is fully lined, which is another great detail. The material on this one, 100% rayon. Lining is 100% polyester, but it is nice and stretchy. But it is fully lined, so I love that, especially on a lighter tone dress. But this is a really cute one for summertime or springtime, thinking about those upcoming events. And I love that you can wear your regular bra with it and hide it. So like I said, you know, I was kind of moving around taking that blazer off, but really like your regular bra can be hidden underneath these straps without it being an issue. So that is a great detail. Stretchy waistband, bust wise, even if you're a little chestier than I am, you should have enough room in there. If you're typically a small, if you're really busty, go up one size for a little bit more room. And then this has this cute little 2-tiered detail to it. But again, if you guys watched the Manic Monday the other day, and I said I love that the tiers have that stretchy material underneath, so it's not like no stretch on top of no stretch. It makes it so that the layers have a little bit of stretch. So if you need a little bit more room in the hips, with that lining, you're going to get a little bit of stretch there, and you're never going to see it. It's not going to fit snugger because this material doesn't have stretch. It really still provides a nice drape. So I like that. And then lengthwise, hits me just a little bit longer than finger length. We're doing the finger length references. And it's really just perfect. I love this. I think that is the cutest little spring dress. I think that it's a fun one to pack for a cruise, or if you're going out to eat on vacations, for Easter, for a wedding. I mean, I think that you can do a lot with this.
I also love, now maybe not in your true to size, but we have so many people who are looking for pink and blue dresses for gender reveals.
Oh, yeah.
You'd need to size up to accommodate for a bump depending how far along you are, not making it too short.
There is room.
There is some room depending, but like getting that pink and blue, or maybe you're attending a lot of times, aunts, sisters,
Yes.
whoever wants to wear something that's also maybe pink or blue and can go either way, so you don't need room for the bump, you just need room for the cake. Whatever, that's fine. I think that one could be a really cute option for that. Of course, taking into account, is there a bump that needs to fit in there that's going to fit different?
Yeah, that is such a cute one.
Yeah, I do love that one. It's definitely a great springy option.
All right.
So just close out of that. Patty, I think with cowboy boots, you could totally wear that dress to a barn wedding.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
That would be so cute.
She was talking about the ombre one earlier, which they're a very different look. The ombre one is very elegant, very like, I think you could do a little silver flat into a barn wedding and really have like the hit of a dress of a century. Like that dress is just stunning. But if you really wanted to embrace that barn theme, I would get like a brown cowboy boot and a jean jacket for when it gets chilly at night. And like,
that would be really cute.
You'd be super stylish. You would totally fit the barn theme. It wouldn't necessarily be as elegant as the ombre dress. No offense to barn weddings. I love them.
I was just going to say,
have been to them.
they're not
I
usually
consider
elegant.
having one.
Yeah.
The bride and her bridesmaids are usually dressed to the nines, just like a normal wedding, but the guests can one tier down. It's not necessarily a black tie, elegant affair. And I think that either dress would be great, but the shorter one with cowboy boots and a jean jacket would just be epic for a barn wedding.
Yeah.
I think that would be perfect.
I agree.
But I do love barn weddings. If you need a +1,
When is it in
Free
June? Is it?
Delta Sky
Oh my
Miles.
gosh! Is it when I'm at the Dells?
Oh no! Did you say June 7th, Patty? Was it June
I'll
7th?
deliver your dress. No, I'm not there that
If
week.
Rachel
I'm
can
there
be your
the
+1.
following. If I can be your +1. Oh, June 7th. I'm there the weekend after, so we're safe. We're safe. I'm that clear.
You still have time to see each other.
Yeah.
Whew.
Patty's like, what the heck? This girl's crazy.
Take me away, boxy top is what you're wearing. If you
All
can find the top.
Take me away, boxy top and mauve. This is available in sizes small through 3X. You guys, this we have available in a couple of colors, but this boxy top is such a nice lightweight that I know we've got a lot of people who are going to professional workplaces, and you're always probably like, what can I wear other than blouses? Can't really wear t-shirts, or maybe I don't want to just wear t-shirts, and sweaters are just too heavy. Well, this boxy top is a extremely lightweight sweater. Sweater knit, has the cute little pocket detail just for something, 3/4 length tacked sleeve, long, I should say roomy, kind of slouchy. So it gives you this relaxed look, but totally appropriate for a work environment where it's extremely comfortable and just a cute piece, but solid colors. This is my vibe. Like this is totally my solid color, and things. So I love this. Now I am shown in a small little side slit, longer in the back than in the front. We suggest staying true to size in this for the intended fit. Sometimes when you start to size down, you lose length, pulls things up, makes things fit a little bit funky, and not fall and drape how they're supposed to. It's up to you if you want to size down because of this being a roomy fit, but we do suggest staying true to size. Fabric content, 83% polyester, 14% rayon, 3% spandex. Like I said, available in other colors. I think maybe an olive and a burgundy or a wine. Might be the other colors that this comes in, something like that.
Olive, wine, black.
So kind of those little bit of a darker tones. I love
Yeah.
them all for this season. And of course, black. And let's see, these pants. Did you put the pants?
No, I'm getting it. I'm sorry. I was replying to Kyla. She
That's
said
okay.
I fell asleep. I didn't think you would still be live. And I said, me neither. These are the feels so right.
These are the
Pinstripe
feel
pants.
so right pinstripe pants. And you guys, these are one of my faves. I am not going to lie to you. I have these myself and they are fantastic. I wore an outfit last summer very similar to this to an event that we went to. And then it happened to be my Luke's last Little League baseball game, and I was like, I gotta go there and take a picture, and I took a picture with him and posted it, and everybody was like, I need your shoes, I need your shirt, I need your pants, and I think we had like 2 of the shirts left,
Yeah.
and none of the shoes, so this was like, I was like, I can kind of replicate
This is very
the
close.
colors,
Yeah.
and this combo. So these pants are like a little cropped flare. Some of you who are shorter, they will be full length. I'm trying to think like Christine Schwal wears these.
Yeah.
And they're full length on her. They're so cute. So just depending on your height, I love them. They are a stretchy, again, more of a dress pant material, button and zipper closure on them. And these run in the sizes small through 3X. So I'm in the medium, which is my normal size. That's the size that I would suggest staying in for these, your normal pant size. But they are so stretchy and comfortable. Like you can't even tell that you are in a dress pant versus like a comfy little flare legging, you know, type of a thing. But they are a black and white stripe. Let me get closer so y'all can see. Black and white stripe. So good. Do they have a sheen? Do you feel like they have a sheen?
No.
Okay.
I don't.
No sheen to them. I love it paired with this top. Oh, but this is what I also had paired with this outfit that I said Christine had shown already, which I did love for Easter. I loved this for Easter Sunday, thinking about wearing this little graphic tee with the black blazer.
And if you don't do skirts or dresses, this is great.
This is great. It's a really great combo. And then the shoe I have on is the Devon in Blush, which pulls the pinks together. And it's, again, very similar to the color of the shoe that I had on last year in that picture that everybody's like, we have to have this outfit too. I just threw on her these little half daisies. I love these. They're a great neutral. A lot of the time when I can't think of what to put on, I put these on. It would be a great one for you to have in your lineup because of that. So they are kind of a milky acrylic and then have that gold center of the daisy. But they are a really good one. Lightweight, easy, go-to earring. So I love them. So, okay, I think, is that it? What am I missing?
That's it.
Did I miss anything? What fabric? Let me tell you that real quick. Sue, it's 83% polyester, 14% rayon, 3% spandex. So it is a very lightweight knit, if you can see. It is just the nicest. It's very soft, but it has just such a great feel to it and nice lightweight for this season. I think really nice for this time of year and even summer if you started to wear this, you know, Even if you were to wear this into summer for an event, it's a
Cooler
really
days,
great way. Yeah.
evenings. We all know there's a cool summer day when you're sad that the clouds roll in.
Yeah, but
and
it's
you need
very
a
flowy
layer.
and comfy. So I love it. I love this whole combo. Devon wedge is what I have on my foot. So, okay, y'all. Well, we are ending the live here in almost 6 hours. No,
It's gonna be a
3.
race for me to finish earlier next
Oh,
week.
gosh. All right, y'all. So yes, we are going to land this plane and call it a night, I think. But all these goodies are available for you to purchase. You are on the website. You may go to the new and featured this week, which you'll be able to see all of these pieces in one place easily. And of course, in the different shops, they are tagged as well. If we missed anything, if you have any questions, please let us know. We are here to help you. Shoot us a message, and we can get you any of those questions answered that we maybe missed along the way. So have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. I am leaving town tomorrow. Christine's in control. She's in charge of the rest of everything. So
It's not breaks, Sue. Not ladies, not breaks, ladies. I'm here. I'm here for a live next week.
yeah, Christine's here. So just me and the kiddos, and Jake, of course. Not just me, but
I'm here.
it's their little fam going. So yeah, Christine will be here with you live next week on Wednesday. I'll be on the back end.
It'll be me and Ian
Commenting.
here.
Yeah, Ian will be here with Christine hanging out. So make sure to ask him to come out so you can see his beard and ask him to maybe, model something to make him uncomfortable.
Yeah.
He always loves that.
I will make sure that there's some graphic tee he has to put on or something. I'll tell him it's new. You gotta wear it.
That's right. So, all right, y'all. Well, thanks for hanging with us this Wednesday. Thank you for choosing to shop with you. We love you. Seriously, we love and appreciate you so much. So thanks for hanging with us. And we will see you all very, very soon. I'm sure I will post pictures while I'm away. And I won't be very far away. Like I'm always on my phone, and
You'll be like
you all are at my
miles
finger.
away.
You are all at my fingertips all the time. So, all right. I will see y'all soon. Happy shopping.
Good night.
Just stuck on here. I think you need to end it. I can't. On Restream. I can't make it smaller.